but not today. So maybe we're not live now. We're just talking to ourselves.
Somebody said hi. Hi.
Hi. Let us know if we're live. We still don't know. That's a long delay.
Here.
It's a very long delay.
I'm very skeptical.
Oh, it says we are. We're gonna.
Mine says waiting. Oh, so there we
Oh,
are.
there we go.
There we go.
We need to.
Oh, yeah,
that's
no.
gonna be- Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Okay, what is going on, everyone? Happy Friday evening.
Come chill with us. We're in comfy clothes.
And
Nothing special.
Yeah, and as you can see, well, our thumbnail was completely fake because we're wearing nice clothes. Tracy's wearing a dress and stuff, and well, not now.
We're like, okay, so we're not doing anything this Friday, and then I was like, okay, sounds good. Went to the gym, came back, and then I was like, I don't want to dress up.
Fair
Someone
enough.
else does. But guess what we do have?
One.
We have the good stuff.
Exactly. And if you guys just are wondering why we're reaching like this all the time, it's because we
have a little snack.
get some cheese, apple, and stuff there. So.
Last time I faded, I was getting tired, so that's my little energy boost.
Yeah, it's just like our table is just a little too small to have all the good
It's gonna
stuff
pop.
on it. So,
No, I didn't. No, one of the bottles I had popped and it wasn't even carbonated.
here.
Okay, how was our day and week? You know what, wasn't that bad. Our week's usually in between, not gonna lie, are pretty boring.
Yeah, it's just very busy. Like it's from Monday to Friday afternoon. It's all the YouTube behind the scene kind of thing.
Trying
it's
to
a
find
lot
new
of-
places to go. And
Yeah, a lot of
Contacting
research
people.
for next places. A ton of editing.
Yeah.
And what else? What else do we do?
Um,
Tracy answers a lot of comments. Sometimes
That's
she
usually
writes.
how I start my morning.
Yeah, sometimes she writes blogs, and she always forget to post them. But like her last blog was actually pretty popular. Like almost like over 300 people read it. So I mean,
I'm okay. I gotta get in the frame for this. I was.
just stand by, sit down, now talk.
Thank you. I went to watch it. No, not very many people would normally do the read the blogs, and that's totally fine. Like it started off as just like a personal thing for me.
Yeah.
But it was super cool to see like 300 people read it.
Yeah, but at the same time, like you're not really consistent.
Absolutely.
So
that's that's all of me.
Yeah.
I know that.
yeah. But if you guys want her to write more blogs, like let us know, and
Yeah.
maybe she'll write more.
I have like 3 in the bank. I just haven't.
About what?
One is kind of a routine of how we edit, like who takes on what responsibility.
Me, everything. And
Most of it, yes.
Yeah.
And then the second one is about how to balance work, life, and YouTube, which we still don't know.
That's
We'll
true,
figure
yeah.
it out.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
YouTube is literally like a second job. Like
It is.
I spend almost as much time on doing YouTube stuff than at work. And if you consider like the filming portion work, then I officially spend more time doing YouTube than work, because I only work like 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
And including filming over the weekend,
Yeah.
I spend like probably 60 hours a week doing YouTube. So anyways, for all the youngsters there that want to be YouTubers,
It's a lot of work. I
It's-
don't even
it's-
think
no.
I thought
it's
it
not
was
as glamorous as it looks like.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers to the weekend.
The best one. More writing. I'm trying. Trying.
You have no excuse.
No, it is true.
Yeah, but like you
Sometimes,
said,
okay, here's the thing with writing. Anyone who likes to write will understand this. You can't force it. I can't force it. If I try and force writing a blog, it's gonna sound like la la la.
but like at the same time, like we have a pretty like big and strong community. When we ask them questions,
That's what I need to do more.
you guys come to the rescue
See,
all the time.
And I need to be more present on my Instagram and
Which
stories.
is almost at 3,000 followers.
4,000. I broke 4,000. Because you guys do have great ideas. It's just, again, it's not my first thought to go there, and I need to reprogram my brain.
Yeah,
But
because
that's okay.
we were looking for new places to visit because like funny story, we still don't have a place booked for tomorrow. Anyway,
Yeah,
but
that's
like 2 days ago, I asked you guys on the YouTube community tab like some suggestions and stuff, and you guys really came to the rescue. We got like over 100 different places. I added at least a dozen to our list.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Like I discovered places I didn't even know about, like Old Jugi. It's another conservancy by Lake Apia. It looks freaking phenomenal.
Yeah.
So very excited about that. And I discovered a bunch of other like very cool hotel, like a mix of like Kempinski and social house, like luxury but hype kind of thing.
I'm just gonna shout out to the people here. People from Australia, hello.
Hello,
I'm
mate.
pretty sure I saw German somewhere. Germany.
I can't wait to go to Australia.
From Germany, hi.
I've been to Germany, but I need to go back because like the last time I've been
explored.
No, you've never been.
Yeah,
I've been with my parents. Like I've been to like a Europa Park, which is a very cool attraction park, like very cool theme park. But I would love to like go back for like Oktoberfest, like live the real German Oktoberfest with like beer and sausages and sauerkraut.
Oh, that sounds
like
cool.
let's go. I want to do that.
I want to answer this one as someone who went to university. So it said, how can I get education scholarships to study in Canada? Whatever, I'm assuming
You know the answer to that?
in university, yeah, that's why I wanted to. If you're talking university, I don't know any other thing other than university. Go to the university's website, and they will always have a tab like scholarships and bursaries, and just see if you fall under any of those categories. Like I was someone who like did my university through student loan, and every year there'd be like new bursaries come out, and apply for them. Worst thing that's gonna happen, you don't get them.
But like, okay, what about for like international students?
There's always an international section as well.
So you can apply directly to the university?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know what countries it goes to. That part I don't know. But there's always international scholarships versus local scholarships.
To be honest, like there's a ton of like Kenyan studying in Canada, so I'm sure like it's open to Kenyan for sure.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But get ready because it gets cold in Canada, guys.
I
Especially
was
at this time.
watching. So I started getting obsessed with a couple, Eamon and Beck, and they're actually in Canada and they're renovating a cabin in the woods right now.
That's another like YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Tracy just discovered and
I've binge watched it. Yeah.
binge watched it.
Oh, I definitely said that wrong at first. Minneapolis. There.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
It's not that complicated.
Atlanta, Georgia. I love seeing where everyone's from. Amsterdam. This is
Yeah, like where are you guys from? Let us know. There's a lot of people from the U.S. Like I feel like only 11% of our audience is from the United States. So
yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Even less from Canada, our home. Nobody watches us from Canada.
Yeah, when you look at it, like it's really low down.
It's like 7%. 7% of like 37,000 people are from Canada. Come on, Canadian people. Canadian people don't care about Canadian people, I guess.
Yeah.
It's probably because I'm always complaining that it's too cold in Canada. And
It just like took you
I
away
prefer
from the
living here.
algorithm.
Yeah. Oh well.
From Nairobi. Hi, Nairobi people. I meant to say too, anyone who's not from Nairobi or Kenya won't really understand this, I feel like. It says it's gonna rain.
Oh yeah.
So if our thing freezes, our power cuts out a lot when it rains. So just give us a second for the Wi-Fi to reboot.
For everyone that's in Kenya, you guys understand.
Yeah.
But for the rest of the world, like the power in Kenya is really, really not reliable. Like a little wind or like one thunderstruck and
And the
non
internet more
power
so
goes
because
out.
we're with Zuku, so it's
Yeah.
we gotta look into switching. We talked about this last time.
Yeah,
too.
I mean like Safaricom is not gonna save you from a storm. Like
No,
it's not gonna change anything. But apparently Safaricom is faster, so eventually, because this is our third live, and like we realize that we can enjoy doing them. It's kind of fun to like directly talk to you guys, being able to answer questions and stuff. East Coast, Calgary.
Yeah.
Oh, there is Canadians finally.
Merch. Do we got merch? So we do currently have some, but here's the thing. It's very complicated. So for us, we have it on a third-party website because we're not big enough to keep our own stock or anything like that.
Handling like distribution and everything would be a nightmare. I mean, we sell like one T-shirt a month. Like it's just not worth it to have that. So we're using Teesprings. Like it's a print-on-demand company.
Yeah.
We still make our own design. Like everything you see, I actually made them. Like it's not just like I click on an image, put it on a T-shirt, and try to sell it. No, I actually make the design. But so the biggest problem with that is they ship in a lot of different places in the world, but they actually don't ship in Africa for some reason.
I know.
There's sadly not much we can do about it right
Like,
now.
not, to be honest, it's not a lot of places. Like, we've looked at other places and they don't.
Most companies are either in the UK or
States.
in the States, and normally they ship in Europe and in the States. I'm not even sure if they ship to Australia, to be honest.
Yeah. So we do know that's an issue. We haven't forgotten about it. We're still looking, but it doesn't look hopeful.
But at the same time, like I said, we sell 1 or 2 t-shirts a month. Like, I mean, it's, you know, I'm not gonna spend like 5 hours a week trying to find a new distributor to sell nothing. But at the end of the day, if you're outside of Africa, feel free to like go down. There should be like the store there.
I'm not sure if they're made yet, but there'll be some other cool ones coming out. I just got a couple of ideas.
What? Oh, okay.
For designs.
What was I saying just before you cut me off about merch? I was saying I started to say something and I was
Look down below for the phone case.
Oh no, way before that.
Oh, sorry.
Never mind. If somebody remember, please let me know. I don't know at all what I was saying.
Someone just said our power just went off. And someone said, "What's your Instagram?"
I think that's my Instagram. It's in the description down below, but it's the_Dave_Manny.
And mine
And
is-
for Tracy, it's the same thing, but Trace.
Yeah, the_Trace__Manny.
T-R-A-C-E.
Okay, something with power.
Oh yeah, exactly. I was saying like everyone in Kenya, you guys know the power is not reliable at all. But everyone outside of Kenya, like you guys don't understand. Like I don't even know if that's what I was saying. Anyway, power not reliable. If it starts raining because it's rainy season, we're probably gonna lose power. We'll do our best to like come back quick. But yeah, that's it. When are we coming to Johannesburg? Wow, that's seemed to be a very important question for you, Yosef. I'm pretty sure you did the same thing last time. But
Same question.
to answer that same question as our last live, I don't know. Like to be honest, as soon as the quarantine and COVID in general is kind of like
Let's get through lunch.
dead in the water, we're gonna come to South Africa. South Africa is very high on my priority list travel-wise because like we're wine lovers. South Africa has some of the best wine in the world.
We actually, and I can't remember the brand, the last place that we were at last weekend actually had South African red. And it's the first time I've had a South African red. It was really good.
That's what she thinks. We actually have like South African wine in general like all the time.
Not generally red though. More whites.
Yeah, well, we drink more white just because it's warmer.
I prefer red.
I prefer red too, but in a warm climate, I don't want to drink red wine. I want like something cold. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yes, South Africa, we will be coming down there for sure as soon as we can.
Yeah, everyone says Safaricom is better than Zuku. Fable might be better since travel up and nice. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I don't know.
That'd probably save our data problems. Oh, but you
Yeah.
probably load. Yeah, I don't know. We have to look into it.
We'll look into it. We just heard that like Safaricom is basically like super expensive compared to this one, but at the same time, like we use internet like a lot because of YouTube.
Yeah.
Like sometimes like uploading a YouTube video can take like 6-7 hours because the internet is so slow. So
Yeah.
I'm learning to do it overnight. Do we listen to Kenyan music? Yes and no. So like it's not my go-to music just because I like country and I like Disney music. Like 75% of the time I just listen to Disney music. Yes, like it's not a joke. That's what I do.
No, it's true.
when I work
Like
out.
he works out and we listen
Yeah,
to.
but I do like Kenyan music. Like the one time that we where was that? In the hotel downtown that we went to the bar. That was like a rooftop bar.
4 points.
I think it was the 4 Points. Yeah. The second 4 Points that we went, like they had
Yeah,
the music
the cool
and
cocktail
like
place.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like the beat. Like
That
it's
was
good.
it was good.
Yeah.
I
A
remember
lot of people are like asking why I never use Kenyan music in my videos, and the only reason is copyright. Like it's extremely hard to use music without getting copyright strikes.
Like
on
even
YouTube.
on.
So
Yeah.
it's not like I can't just like Google like Kenyan music, use that music because like I'm gonna get strikes.
Like even if you have music playing in the background, like we have to be very careful with our clips because if it records more than like a few seconds of it, it'll pick it up and copyright it.
Yeah.
So like sometimes filming. We
So like all my music, I just use Epidemic Sound, and everything is from there. And when you guys are asking like, oh, at 12 minutes 39 seconds, what was that song? I don't know. I never know. I just, like I'm watching the video, then I go on Epidemic Sound and I listen to the music, and I was like, yeah, that matches. So like download, add it to the video. I don't know any title or anything. I just know like the last song that I use in every video. That's called that name. The name of that song is "Smile." That's Smile.
Someone said, "Are you planning on going to another country once we're done with Kenya?" So you'll eventually see us, even while we're in Kenya, once things lift, you'll see us travel probably for like a couple weeks to other countries and things like that. But our home base will be Kenya for hopefully for like a good 4 years.
3 years.
Yeah. I mean, the ultimate dream is to be able to keep traveling and living in different countries. But
doing what we're doing right now in Kenya was never the plan because
we wanted to explore.
Yeah, Kenya was supposed to be our hub.
Yeah.
Because of COVID, we kind of were stuck in Kenya. And when I say stuck, I mean it's nothing bad because we actually really enjoy it. But our goal was to visit Kenya, but also visit the rest of Africa because we have never been to Africa before coming to Kenya, and there's so many other countries that we want to see. Very intrigued by Rwanda, Uganda, South Africa, like Tanzania, Madagascar. Like there's a lot of places in Africa that I want to see. And you know, like when we plan like a week or 10 days of vacation, normally the plan was to go to other countries, but I mean, at the end of the day,
we're still discovering a ton
of Kenya, so there's no problem because everything is still new for us. We've been here for not even 8 months yet. But as soon as the borders start to open and there's less restriction and quarantines in different countries and blah blah blah, then we'll start to travel more in Africa and also the rest of the world. We've never been to Asia. I'm super excited about going to Asia as well. But we're gonna be still in Kenya for at least another 3 years.
So I've got 2 really good questions through here. The first one, this seems to be a recurring question this time, which is kind of funny. Is the Discovery reliable?
Okay, funny story.
Okay, but don't tell it all because you gotta wait for Saturday. It's gonna ruin Saturday.
It's not Saturday, it's in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
And our videos get like 50,000 people. There's 151 people, so you guys were on the live, you guys are gonna hear it first. You wanna say it?
The first one or the second one?
Two different incidents in 2 days.
Okay, so let's start with the first one. So we actually went to Samburu last weekend. No, not Samburu. Amboseli. So we're driving the park, pulled over. I don't know. We were trying to get like a clip of something. I think it was like monkeys or baboons.
It was the abandoned camp.
Oh yes, because the one that's taken away with all the floods on the camp's there. So we were trying to get a good shot of that, and we were only about like 500 meters from one of the other camps. So that's fine, whatever, we're pulled over. Turn the car off because, well, you're idling a lot, like, whatever. Turn it back on, put it in first, press the gas, move like an inch, tack! And all of a sudden, the car's on, it's running, you can go into gear, but the car goes nowhere.
And I'm like, I
what
don't
is
get
happening? My first thought's transmission, that's just being me.
Even though I was telling Tracy it's not the transmission.
As if I know a whole bunch of things about cars.
She knows nothing about it.
So anyways, we called the lodge where we were staying at, which was quite far away. They gave us the number to the lodge that we were close to. Then they gave us the number to their mechanic. This is things I didn't realize. So nice that they have their own safari trucks because they have their own mechanics.
Yeah, they have a fleet of trucks, so like most times they do have at least 1 or 2 mechanics.
Yeah. So anyways, we called him, he comes down the road, he gets in the truck, he's playing around with it, and then next thing you know, I'm just staring at the tires to see if they move. And it's moving.
And I was like, how did you do that?
So we have like a little, there's a main gear shifter and then there's a 4-wheel drive gear shifter. We've never had to put it into 4-wheel drive because the truck does great. So it's like a little landing spot, so we tend to throw like our snacks there, or like our water bottle. Well, we didn't realize, but we must have knocked it out of gear, so it was sitting in neutral, the 4-wheel drive one.
Yeah, so the tack was basically like the transmission going from
4-wheel drive.
From like the normal 2-wheel drive to neutral.
Yeah.
So I just had to put it back in gear, and then the truck was fixed. So Tracy's like, yeah, like we were broke down, but like no, we weren't.
No.
So.
And okay, so that was great. I can't see the comments on my phone. Sorry, I'm trying not to lose some. So that was great. Everything's fine. We're leaving the next day. We check out the next day, and we've got everything all packed. Everything's all settled up at the camp. We get in the truck and go to start it. Nothing. Like no tick tick tick. Like battery's not. Just nothing.
Yeah.
Turn. Not a sound.
So like I'm like the battery's fine and everything, but there's no like I can't hear the starter. So I'm like the starter has a problem. So I probably need a new starter. And now
Yeah.
I'm in like, you know, middle of nowhere. How am I gonna get a starter for my Discovery? But like they also had a mechanic on there. So like the mechanic came and he was like, "Oh, your starter is just loose." So he pushed the starter back in, and the truck started no problem. So I was able to drive the truck to their little shop that they have there, and they actually fixed it up. They welded like the corner of something, and now the truck is running perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean,
That's
overall, like the truck is really reliable, like
problem is
mechanic wise.
Yeah, it's a 1994, so things are at the point where they're gonna start breaking, and we have to fix them. That's
Yeah,
the bottom line,
yeah.
pretty much.
So you know, like a lot of people are joking, like if you want to go off-roading, buy a Land Rover, and if you want to come back home, then buy a Land Cruiser. But I still think like we never
Still
have
stand by
problem.
that.
Yeah. We never had any problem with the
Like I
Land
said,
Rover.
we've never
It's
had to even put it in a four-wheel drive,
No,
and we've been like
it's a
spinning
beast with the tire and jacked up and everything. That truck goes everywhere, and you know it's supposed to be a Discovery V8, but I actually have like a
Defender.
Defender engine, a 300 TDI.
Sorry, it's my mom. I'll be right back.
No. I actually have a 300 TDI inside the truck, which is probably the toughest engine that Land Rover have ever made in their history. So I mean, at the end of the day, very reliable. The only thing that is not is our windows. I brought the truck 8 times to the garage, like to the car. You know, but at the end of the day, like Tracy said, it's a Land Rover 1994, which is actually older than her. So, you know, Land Cruiser guy, Jay, never gonna be. No, not a Land Cruiser guy. But I mean, don't get me wrong, that Land Cruiser, I know they're great, they're very reliable. Toyota is one of the best car brand in the world, so I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But I just prefer the look of Land Rovers.
My mother's running the chat, sorry, she just called. Okay, this is a really good one, and I've been saving it like on my other one so it can go up. So, do you guys work from home? How is it? Working from home can be challenging. How do you keep yourselves motivated? And to be honest, it sucks. I think.
What, working from home?
Yes. From here, you're gonna hear 2 different views. It sucks for me because I can be lazy.
Oh my god, she is so lazy.
If I like, and here's like it. I was like this all through university too. I was like the procrastinator, get it done very last minute, and working from home does that to me as well. So like I need to figure out how to structure myself to get up and be like, hey, like it's starting my day. But I'm like, oh, my TV's there. Oh, let's have lunch.
Yeah,
and turns into an hour and a half.
Tracy can like sit on the couch all day and watch YouTube videos and do nothing. Where like you know, if I have like a full day of like being at home, like
He can't do
I'll
it.
wake up at like 7, I'll go work out, and normally by 9, like you know, I'm editing, answering comments, doing research or whatever. Like I really treat it like pretty much like a day of work. Like YouTube is like it looks fun and everything, but like it is work. Like I spend all week editing tomorrow's video.
Yeah, he sets himself up to be there from 9 to 5.
Yeah, literally.
Whereas me, I'm like, I'm bored. I want to go do like I don't know.
But at the same time, like it's like the motivation comes from you guys. Like normally,
That
while
is
I'm
very
editing,
true.
I'll have like a live subscriber count on my screen, and I just like you know every few minutes, oh new subscriber, oh new subscriber, new subscriber. So it's just like I don't know. That's I'm very easy to motivate. So
no, you're disciplined.
Sure, but I'm motivated. Like you know, I believe in the process.
Yeah, you do. But this is him too. Like it comes from like even your motivation in the gym. He's not motivated every single day, but it doesn't matter.
I don't give myself the choice of not doing it. It's just like, okay, it's time to work out. Well, I guess I have to work out.
Yeah. Hold on. There was one up here. Watching from Dubai. Hi. More Kenyan farms. Yes, we're going to. Flower farms. I want to go to a coffee farm at some point too.
I want to go visit Dole.
Oh, the pineapple. Dole. Yeah.
Dole. It's huge. It's like the #1 producer of pineapple in the world.
There you go.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if it's a computer or
do you think you have an impact on promoting Kenya to Canadians? I hope so. That is what we're trying to do.
And not just only Canadian, like
The world.
The world.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, you know, and we've said that like so many times, Kenya doesn't spend any money in promoting their tourism industry outside of Kenya.
Yeah. Just
so
not
somebody's
in
gonna
the
do
right
it. Us.
way, I find. It's not appealing.
In any way.
No, but I've come across like a few magical Kenya videos, and it's just
Yes, but like those videos are not playing in the United States.
no, it's very true. Yeah.
So
Okay.
unless you want to go to Kenya and you want to do the research on Google or whatever, you won't
And to
see
be honest,
anything.
it's still not like if you just put Kenya, like you still gotta dig to find.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. We're sorry about the bugs you found in the presidential blah blah blah. In my Samburu culture, insects like those, we just press them with fingers and clear the bed. We're sorry.
That's,
we
that's
just
exactly
press them
what
off.
we did. You know, like it's
Yeah.
funny, if you guys didn't see our last video, the video started with us like being upgraded to a presidential suite just because our basically our room had a problem or something,
Yeah.
whatever. So we're so excited. Then we go into the presidential suite and it was kind of dirty, like bugs in the bed and the bathroom was
The
really
bathroom
in
just
a bad
needed a
shape
full
and you know
upgrade.
the floor wasn't sweep or whatever. Everyone was like, you should have complained, I would have left and everything. No, like we just
It would
ripped
take
the-
a lot for us, and
the
we
bugs
both
and-
had the same thought. So we went to an Airbnb in London. That was we slept in our clothes.
Yeah,
and
that's how
stripped
dirty
to
it
the
was.
bed.
Yeah. And I didn't want to breathe because it was like full of black
Black
mold everywhere. But anyway,
I paid $50.
yeah. All that said that the last place that we went, we really think that it was a slip off. Like we don't because
Absolutely.
we read a lot of different like reviews
reviews
on
are
Google and
great.
TripAdvisor. Nobody ever complained about the cleanliness.
Yeah.
So, you know, we wanted to document what we had as an experience and to show it to you guys. But in the video, we're very honest, saying like, you know, we really think that it's a one-time mistake.
Absolutely.
The rest of the hotel, the staff was great, the food was delicious, lots of variety. They even had a guy that was singing country song at our tables. That was pretty cool. So yeah.
How do you guys know the directions to where we go?
Google.
Map. Yeah. Okay. Side part. Google Maps. However, if you're going to a tented camp or usually anything within a park, always ask the camp for directions because usually about the last 20 minutes or last 15 kilometers are different.
Yeah.
Because
So
Google Time takes you like
So
the quickest way.
yeah, so
Which doesn't always
Google,
work.
so Kenyans don't believe in Google. You know, I've always used
I live
Google
off
because, you know, like in Canada, Google is 110% reliable. You'll never go anywhere that you don't want to with Google in Canada or, you know, in the United States, it's the same thing. But even here, Kenyans don't really trust Google, but I'm telling you, like I've been using Google here for almost 8 months and it's gonna take you 90% of the way
Yeah.
if you're going to a tented camp. If you go anywhere in town, it's gonna take you 100% of the way. No
Yeah.
problem.
Like we
So-
still, that's the only way we get around.
100%.
Like, even when we're going
But-
10 minutes from the
Yeah,
house. Like,
but like Tracy said, if you go to a camp or somewhere within a conservancy, Google will bring you to the conservancy, but from that point, not all the roads are mapped. So
Yeah.
always ask for specific direction from the entrance of the conservancy and then
Learn that
you'll be
the hard
good to
way.
go. Yeah, because the first time we ended up on like a highway that was like in construction and stuff, it was like, ugh, it's terrible.
yeah. Man, we got a lot of good questions coming. So, this one's just part of it. Like, what are your secrets to keeping fit mentally and physically? There's no secret, to be honest.
Just do it.
Yeah. Watch a lot of videos. Do your research. Keep active
Yeah.
in
keep
any
active.
form.
And like, you know,
Especially
like,
in COVID. Like, it's hard. Like,
Yeah.
go for a walk. Just do something.
just
to
move. Yeah.
Because
And at the end of the
I
day,
become
like,
more sedentary
You know,
here.
you guys see us like in videos like eating a bunch of food and drinking wine and everything, but that's only like on Saturday night. The rest of the week, like we actually eat like, you know, potatoes, chicken, and like a lot of like different, you know, veggies
desserts.
and
Like
stuff.
this guy doesn't eat desserts and he eats desserts.
No, exactly. I eat dessert on Saturday night.
Yeah.
That's it. So I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your plans after you've finished visiting all the parks? Honestly, we're more focusing on camps than parks, if that makes sense.
yeah.
Because especially if we really like the park, we want to go to other camps within the park. We kind of have like a small bucket list of camps that we really want to go to before we leave, and the rest are just extra. And then we just hope we don't ever exhaust them. hopefully then by COVID lifts and we can go travel.
There's so many like conservancies and national park and everything. There's also like so many like small, tiny private reserves and stuff. There's so many to see, and like one of our favorite, I would say our favorite place to go is like Laikipia, which is the second biggest reserve after the Masamara, and like they have.
Is it a reserve or just a county?
No, Laikipia, like it's a reserve. Like, so.
But it is a county too. It could be a county. Yeah.
But all that to say that they probably have like 30 camps in there or something.
Yeah.
So there's always something to do.
Our last video, when you pointed the camera towards the bathroom, I was eating and gagged. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It wasn't that bad.
The jacuzzi was pretty bad.
Yeah, okay.
The jacuzzi was bad.
If you guys didn't watch the last video, go watch it. Like at least like the first 5 minutes, and you'll understand everything. Like bugs were floating on the jacuzzi.
Yeah.
And,
people are saying Google Maps have failed them a lot. Have you ever doubted your decision coming to Kenya? Have you ever felt like you wanted Canada? I personally can't say I've doubted my decision. I've wanted to go back to Canada in the sense of I've missed my family a lot some days.
Yeah.
But never in the sense of like, oh, I don't want to be here in the country.
No.
Like the country is great. Like I love what we're doing here. It's just because like COVID, we can't really go home.
Our plan right now is probably like to go back to Canada for 2 weeks, like in December, hopefully, like for Christmas, and like that's gonna be super cool. But after 2 weeks, I'll be very happy to come back here to Nairobi.
Yeah, it is true.
Lacking on questions.
Yeah, no, there's just a
Dead
couple.
chat.
There's a couple controversial ones. Not controversial. We just don't want to really get into them a whole bunch. One is about vaccines. If we fly back to Canada to get vaccines or we get them here. To be honest, we're just gonna wait whenever.
I'm in no rush to get that vaccine.
Like, if it means we're back in Canada at that point, then we get them. And then another thing is opinion on a travel advisory issued by Britain and the States. I don't know exactly what that's.
There's a travel ban right now.
Oh, to Kenya. No.
There's a travel ban, like so basically American. American and British people can't come to Kenya. They cancel all their flights.
Is that on Kenya's side or on?
No, it's their side because of Kenya's is like spiking in cases.
Okay, sorry.
It's normal, guys. Like it's just like that. Like.
Yeah, and to be honest, like all the people who are putting these rules, like they haven't lived through a pandemic. The last one, they would have been like babies. If I can't remember right off the top of my head.
It was polio in like
the 50s
or something. No, a real pandemic.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. Like. I get that it's frustrating, but like at the same time, we have to give them a little bit of slack.
I think you know what, like with
we're all burnt out with it.
But there's still like, let's face it, there's still like 10 to 12 months left. So.
Yeah. Closing talk.
Nobody wants to talk about Disney instead.
Yes, we are aware as we follow your Instagram. It looks like you love burritables a lot.
Do I?
Literally every single lunch that I made for him for an entire year.
3 years.
3 years back in Canada was a burrito of some variation.
I had a burrito for 3 years. Every single day. I love it.
One, like, you just changed it up. Like, you tried vegan once, so you did the vegan one, and then I don't know.
But it's always the same base kind of like the rice and everything with like the salsa and avocado and everything. Like, it's all the same base with lettuce, and it's the best.
Yeah.
I love tacos too.
I need to make our fajitas again.
Like,
I haven't made those
tacos are the best because it's literally a burrito in a tortilla.
I know, somebody said we started going into politics. Nope, cutting it off.
Nope.
Like I said, controversial questions, which is why I got quiet. Has anyone ever judged you because you're a Canadian in Kenya?
You want to judge that?
Oh, okay, fair. But no, I wouldn't say like us Canadian though.
As white people.
Okay, I'm not taking it that way. I'm taking it as Canadian. Like, a lot of people think Canadians are super friendly. Like, we've had good rep when they know we're Canadian.
Just like, you know what, like at the end of the day, Kenya is just like any other countries in the world. 99% of the people are great, 1% of people are terrible.
Oh yeah, but I mean, that's like, even on here, like, even on our comments, 99% of the comments are positive. There's always 1%
love what
that's
you
here
do,
and I hate what you do and still subscribe.
Yeah, go back to your country.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Do we have kids? No, we do not have kids. I want kids.
Okay, let's go. Joking.
No, it's just we want to have our kids when we're close to our family back home.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we won't be having kids until
that's a question that comes back all the time.
Yeah.
If we're gonna have kids in Kenya, and no, it's not gonna happen. And like she said, not because we don't want to stay here, we don't want to have kids or whatever. It's just because when we have kids, we want to be with grandpa and grandma and the cousins and everything, and just
go
like
on vacation, and it's just I don't know, it's just that bond that I think is important.
So, 3 years.
Name one Canadian thing you wish you could do right now or have. Have?
Maple syrup.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, not that maple syrup. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I don't know, like I really. The rest is just like materialistic things that don't matter.
I miss my BMW.
Yeah. But I mean, there's nothing that I'm like, oh, like I really, really, really miss this.
Maple syrup.
0 calorie maple syrup.
Yeah, that's the best.
Walden Farms. Best thing ever. If you want diet hacks,
Good
Walden Farms.
Yeah, good soon.
Yeah, see, I'm more on the chocolate side of things.
Well, you can get as much chocolate as you want here.
Not Hershey.
Okay,
You
but
can do
still.
Cadbury, but
Cadbury is so much better.
depends.
No, it's a billion times better. Cadbury or Hershey? Cadbury.
Does the Stargazer app work in Kenya?
What?
Stargazer.
What is that?
So looking at the stars.
Oh.
So the one what's the one
Did you
I
use it
have?
sometime?
No, but it's not that
It's
one.
a night sky.
Yeah. So I'm not sure about Stargazer, but Night Sky does.
Yeah.
And I have that on my phone, and whenever it's super clear,
Yeah,
like
we
at
used it
Starbits,
like
we
3
used
days
it.
ago or something.
Yeah.
In the conservancy. And it's
Yeah.
pretty good. Like it's pretty accurate.
And it'll show you like the planets, and sometimes you can pick them out. Like sometimes it's too far, but
Yeah, but it's good.
Cool.
It shows you like a bunch of other random stuff like
galaxies and
no, but like storms or whatever, like things like that you're like, I don't even know what that is.
Mhm.
So anyway,
That's true.
It's pretty cool.
Not a question, just a big fan. Thank you. What's your favorite cereal? Muesli, what is that called?
Yeah, the maple muesli. Mueslis?
The only way I like it though, take half a scoop of vanilla, it's gotta be vanilla, protein powder, mix it with some almond milk, put some cinnamon in it, and then pour it over the cereal. Gives an amazing flavor.
But if you get like real maple mueslis,
Yeah, but it's extra sugar. Okay, if we're gonna go there, Vector. Vector cereal is pretty dang good.
but that's just a fake healthy cereal. It's garbage.
Oh,
just
absolutely.
pure carbs and sugar.
Oh, it's so good though. When are you visiting Mambasa? So funny story.
I can't believe we've never been to Mombasa.
I know.
We've been
But
to
we were gonna
Watamu,
go-
Malindi, and Diani, not Mombasa.
Yeah.
But we're going
We
soon.
were gonna go on Easter weekend. Was that Kilifi or Mombasa?
That's Kilifi.
Okay.
But we will be going to Mombasa. They have like a floating Airbnb there that I really want to go to. It looks super cool.
Yeah. Out of all the places you have visited in Kenya, which one stood out for you up to now? Because I know you're not done exploring. Which stood out to now? My top, which I think you're gonna agree. Okay. Sorry guys, hopefully we're back and the computer's just lagging a little bit.
Stand by, stand by. It's loading. There you
Just
go.
the internet.
Okay, we're back.
You're welcome to read the screen too. I'm just saving the ones up above,
Yeah.
so it doesn't
So
like-
so for our favorite places, so Sirikoi, which the video was out, Starbed, the video from last week, and Tawi, where we were last week, and the video is going to be up in 2 weeks. Those would be our top 3 places, and I have to say, Tawi Lodge, we went there, like I said, last week, and for the first time we were in Amboseli.
Yeah.
Damn, Amboseli is great.
Yeah, my favorite animal is elephants. So that place was like elephant heaven.
Yeah, love elephants.
So nice. Yeah.
So that was super cool. So I really, really like Amboseli. It's very like easy to self-drive in it too. So that was really good. But yeah, I've never seen that many elephants, so that was pretty cool.
Have you learned how to eat tree tomato now?
Yes.
And guess what? We have a tree in our yard now.
Yeah.
Our own.
Eventually we'll have tree tomatoes. But it's so funny, guys, because like every time I do or say something wrong in a video, I'll have an army, like legit an army of people telling me you're wrong. And I appreciate the first person telling me I'm wrong, so now I know. But like the 169th person, I'm like, I know. But like the 169th person, I'm like, can we get over it? Especially when like I still have people telling me that like I was eating that tree tomato wrong in the Kempinski video, which is
still get
3 months old.
It's so
I
funny.
know. I've ate a ton of tree tomatoes since then. I know. Don't eat the outside. Don't eat the peel. I know. Anyway, I like tree tomatoes.
When are we bringing our Canadian cousins to Kenya? Well, family, hopefully, just whenever. Gotta get vaccinated first, I think, before they'll come. I like the map behind you guys. Thank you. It's actually one of our favorite things we've ever had in a house.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear the thunder.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably why our Wi-Fi's getting crappy.
Probably.
Aw. You guys are a huge inspiration for me. I wanted to vlog for years, but never had the confidence to do so. But as I started to watch you guys, and now I'm going to release my first vlog soon. That's amazing.
Is it because we're so bad that you're like, I'm probably better than them anyway?
Just gonna show them up.
Yeah, everyone at some point, like everyone that starts a YouTube channel, like we've all went through the same steps. You know, at first, you start at the beginning, and like in Canada, we were watching a lot of TV. Then TV kind of disappeared, and we started to watch a lot of different YouTube videos. Back then, it was mainly like fitness YouTubers, and then eventually we discovered like the Bucket List family and Karen and Nate, and we were like we just binged like 110%
That's
of
how
their
this all
content.
started.
And then we were like, man, that would be so cool to do that.
I know.
And then eventually we just decided to like start. I started with just filming with just my phone.
Disney recipes in our kitchen.
Yeah, Disney recipes. If you guys have never watched our first
quite
videos,
funny to look back on.
it's quite funny. It's not the same production value. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And we were just much more awkward on the camera, especially her.
Very much so. Very
But the more you do it, the more you get comfortable with it, the more you learn how to shoot in different angles and how to edit and the sound and music and blah blah blah.
It takes time.
It takes a lot of time. I mean, like we've been doing that for like almost a year and a half now, and like I'm still learning every day. Like, but yeah, if if you want to start a YouTube channel, just do it. Because at the end of the day, don't wait for the perfect camera, or just don't wait to be ready or whatever. Your first 10, 20, 30 video are gonna suck. They're gonna be terrible. So just start making them right now so you can learn from your mistake.
Yeah. No, it's very true. What?
Dead chat?
No. When we went to Mambasa, did we drive all the way? Yes, we did.
Yeah,
we had to be careful with that because one of the routes that Google Maps, one of the routes Google Maps takes you, the shorter way, actually brings you into another county that is not part of the 5-zone county.
And that's not because Google is bad, it's because Google is showing you the fastest way.
So basically it was saying you go like this, so we had to backtrack a little bit because once we clued in, we're like, oh crap, like that's not gonna work. So we went back and kind of like opened around and down. It's a lot more scenic because it doesn't take the Mambasa road the whole time.
But so many people sent us like messages. How did you go to Mbaseli? You can't go to Mbaseli. Yes, Mbaseli is part of the 5-country, the red zone.
County.
So like yes, you're allowed to go to Mbaseli just like you're able to go to like Nakuru or Naivasha or whatever.
Yeah. So. Yep, it is. There's another camp that I actually want to go to in Mambasa, but it's really on the line. This is the county line. Here's Kajiado, and it's like there.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
we didn't go there just because we weren't 110% sure that we were allowed to go.
Yeah, and we should have just called the camp, but we found another place in the meantime. So.
Tawi, and like it was really good. Like I really enjoyed that camp. So like no complaints, no complaints.
Yeah. Somebody's saying that. After a year in Kenya, do you think we should be able to pronounce some basic Kenyan words? You really struggle to pronounce Shaba. We also have accents.
What's wrong with Shaba?
One of the very first one because we actually didn't know what
you
were saying. You said Saba.
Oh, I said Saba because I had no clue. I just didn't know the name of the hotel.
But sometimes like honestly and I'm not calling you out, but sometimes when we talk, you also have a French accent too, and I have like a valley slang sometimes. So and even English words. Like you even go, you go to even Newfoundland, and everyone from Canada is gonna know what I mean by this. Newfoundland is part of Canada.
Is it though?
They talk very different than every other Canadian.
I can't understand that.
Oh, I love the Newfie accent. It's actually my favorite. Like, absolutely favorite. Have we gone to Salt Lake? It's on the list.
Yeah,
To
just because
San
we
Luis
can't go
outside.
right now, yeah. But we really want to go there because it looks so cool and it's not that expensive, surprisingly.
No, it's actually very cheap for what you get from what I've seen.
Yeah. So no, we really want to go there. Like I feel like when you Google Kenya, like Safari Kenya, it's one of the first photos that you see after like Nairobi National Park.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like it just skipped. Hold on.
And talking about Nairobi National Park, we just realized that they have like actually a tented camp inside Nairobi National Park, and it looks very nice.
What one? Sorry?
The tented inside Nairobi National. It looks super
Okay,
nice.
there's a tented camp, and there's another one I found too that we could bring our family to. It's like a big house.
Yeah, it's like the boutique lodge something. But at the end of the day, it's just weird because it's so close. And I'm like,
you could just go to
I can almost see my house, but I'm sure we'll go.
Yeah. I know someone vlogged that Dave goes to work. Yes, he does go to work. I love your positivity. It's off the charts. Thank you. We really try. It actually doesn't take that much more effort for me than you.
I'm very bubbly.
Yeah, and like, I don't know how this is gonna sound. I mean it in a good way. Don't get me wrong. I have a phrase too, like kill 'em with kindness. Though when people are being negative towards me, I like whether it bothers me or not. I'm just like, oh, thank you. Like I don't know how to explain it.
For me, I just don't care.
But it doesn't give them the chance to create a conversation about it. It's just cut dry off. If that makes sense. Plan a trip to Tanzania. Definitely at some point.
Yeah.
COVID.
Gonna climb the Kilimanjaro one day.
You know, yeah. Did you know that's why like it started my motivation this week? I watched like so many Kilimanjaro videos.
We watched like one Kilimanjaro thing, and then Tracy the next day while I was at
like
work just
20.
watched. Now all my YouTube recommendation are like tips about
Kilimanjaro.
Kilimanjaro stuff, and I'm like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll do that at some point.
It's kind of been like my motivation this week to get my butt in gear.
Our motivation never lasts. Yeah. It's like the Kilimanjaro goes high, and then low.
I know it, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Dave, you look like Jim Carrey. I don't see it, but okay. Just as Dave, does every Canadian male have a sense of humor now?
I'm just funny.
He has a natural way of just like letting everything slide off his back. Yeah. That's just you.
Yeah.
What is your inspiration?
What do you mean? Like this is very vague.
What is your inspiration?
What's inspiring me?
I'm gonna take it as because an answer just immediately came
Or
to my
what
head.
I want to do, like.
No, what's inspiring
What do I
you?
aspire
No.
to?
Who inspires? Like, what inspires you?
Or what?
Well, I'm gonna say what, but
Oh
my
God,
who
that is
is
such a
the Bucket
complicated
List
question.
family and Karen Nate. That is
100%.
my inspiration.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Karen Nate is another very, very positive couple. I think that's kind of why we were drawn to them as well. Like, they will tell that's me, so I can't say anything.
That's true.
You guys just don't see me cry.
I never put you crying in videos because I'm like, no, that's sad.
It's just because it hasn't happened in a vlog relational
Fair.
thing.
No.
Anyways, they're just like a very positive, very, I don't know, they roll with the punches again because they've been traveling for so long that they just know that's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
And I think that's why
we started this basically because of that, because
Absolutely.
we discovered a channel and
not-
we're like, damn, like I want to do this.
Yeah.
And I feel like, any travel vlogger in the world kind of know who they are. They're kind of like, they're at the top of the mountain.
Absolutely.
They have a very massive channel with millions of people watching and everything.
Yeah.
So, like if you're asking me like where I want to see myself in a few years, like they are exactly what I aspire to be. But it's a long journey.
Where'd this go?
I don't know.
Let me grab my wine. Go get your
I
wine.
like it.
Go get your wine. Actually, we need to
Yeah.
fill ours. Where are we going next week? We don't know. We're going somewhere tomorrow. And we
I
just
don't even know what.
where.
Yeah, we don't even know where we go tomorrow. So, do you want to talk about that? You guys can
Okay,
help us.
so
We
we're
have
stuck
two
between
ideas.
two places.
We're just doing like a little staycation.
Yeah,
kind of
just a one
night
night
thing.
relaxation.
Just try to find another cool hotel. Just like
Yeah.
when we found the social house, it was so cool.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to find something that's like cool, hype, unique. Just
So here's
something.
the thing. We're stuck in two things. One is the Sankara Autograph Hotel. That one, the rooms are okay. There's nothing crazy about them. But they have a champagne bar. But when I called, they said it was closed, but yet all the restaurants are open for in-house guests. But we kind of feel a little skeptical about that maybe it is open and maybe there was a misunderstanding that we were actually going to stay there.
Yeah.
Because the facility looks great. The other one is the Best Western Plus, where you can get a penthouse suite at a really good price. It's literally 1,000 square foot
Yeah,
and has a
it's
hot tub
massive.
outside.
Yeah.
So like that's just more of a like let's stay in our room, take advantage of the room type thing.
Yeah.
And we're stuck.
But yeah.
We're stuck.
What do you guys think? Have you ever been to one
And
of the
here's
two?
the thing, we're gonna go to both of them at some point.
Probably.
We just don't know what one we feel like for tomorrow.
They're very similar. That's the thing. So
I know, they are.
yeah.
While I wait for the things to come in, I'm gonna go. What place or event has been the most dress up / red carpet place you've ever been? That we've been to? Here in Kenya? I'm gonna say Draft Manor.
Yeah.
Mainly because of pictures. That's my
Yeah.
only reason.
Yeah. You.
And it was our first place, so we got that like more wow vibe.
Oh, I mean, like, like, there's Disney, and when I showed up at the Draft Manor, it was right there. Not quite like Disney because there's nothing like it, but damn, it was close. It was phenomenal. But I mean, like, otherwise, like, yeah, I mean, like, we don't go to like red carpet event.
No, we had one restaurant back home that we would always get super dressed up to go to, just because it was our, like, a place to go to like once a year. Like that was our celebratory spot called the Cut. It was a steakhouse. Phenomenal.
Oh yeah, 12 out of 10.
Frig, that was good.
Yeah.
Where we going? Big fan. Love you guys. Thank you.
Anyone is like telling us where to go this weekend?
No.
A lot of the other people are like saying other places, but no. You guys gotta pick between Sankara Hotel and Best Western Plus.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Wine refill.
Bye.
Bye.
Tracy's leaving.
No,
No, she's coming back. So yeah, Gong Hill, we will be doing that soon, I'm sure. Any country clubs? No. I mean, we've been to the country club, like the Aberdare Country Club, before
that was
going to
nice.
Aberdare. That was very nice. Yeah, it was. Best Western, what could go wrong? Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, they do have a jacuzzi there, hot tub or whatever.
Like,
they
it looks
have
great.
the outside shower there. Is it there? Or is it the
Yeah,
other?
so like it's inside, but it's outside because it's closed. Sorry, I was just pouring this in. It was Philip. Some more food.
Yeah.
I prefer the same. Starting with the hot tub.
What's up with the Lamborghini? I don't have one.
I know, I missed that.
I wish. I don't have one.
Oh, we're frozen. There we go.
No.
Oh, another Sankara?
Okay. It's just the thing is like if the champagne bar and the wine bars are closed, then I would go to Sankara when it's open because I want to go there. Like we like wine, if they have like and the wine bar there looks super cool. So
Yeah.
like I'd like to be able to like go in there and film it.
Try
there.
new wine and things.
So yeah. I don't know. I think we should call back. What? It's closed?
I saw them letting in a few people on Tuesday. I mean, hold on, online it's saying we can book, but I've also had the little Fairmont, and Fairmont's closed.
No, but
so
Fairmont doesn't let you book. Like when you actually
Of
click
all
on the
what I click.
booking, it says no room available.
Oh, okay.
Fairmount is another place we can't wait to go. Like all the Fairmounts in Kenya, they look phenomenal, but like
Yeah,
they've been closed for COVID for like a year.
they're saying their pool's good. Yeah, their pool outside because I think it's rooftop from what I see. Or it looks similar to Kempinski one is what I.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nakuru is.
Oh,
not
hello,
locked out.
Annalise.
Nakuru is not locked out of Nairobi. No, it's not. Actually, we want to go up there. And I know you guys have talked about Hell's Gate so much, and we will go, but there's a lot of people saying
Like
do not
everywhere.
go in rainy season
Yeah.
because it's like dangerous mudslides. So we're gonna hold off.
Yeah, but we're probably gonna go to the cliff like within the next month.
I really want to go there.
The cliff
Every time I
looks
try, it's booked.
phenomenal. They have places. They have a spot next week or on the 18th.
Actually?
Yeah, I talked to them
Oh,
last
we
week.
should just pre-book it.
Yeah.
Mathaga Club. I feel like I've seen that.
Never heard of it.
I feel like
Somebody
you drove
else
by it or
was
something.
talking about there's a golf club too that looks like nice. I looked at it. It looks super nice, but I mean like I don't play golf, so
Yeah, that's yeah.
that'd be a funny
I feel
video.
like we
huh?
should just try it sometime to. Well, it's not even like we could advise each other. We just both fail.
I don't know.
How are we? We're doing good.
Yeah, can't complain.
Yeah, it's
It's raining a
Good
lot
old
because it's
rainy
rainy
season.
season, but overall it's not bad.
Last night we crawled in bed, and I think we've had the loudest rain and thunder right above us that we've had yet being
Oh, yeah.
here.
Yeah,
Like it was so loud.
yeah, it was crazy, but it's
And
rainy
it's just
season.
it's something that we're not used to because the roofs
It's-
here are super super loud.
Yeah, 'cause it's
So like when it rains, it like you hear it.
tinfoil or something. But yeah, like at the end of the day, it's just we're not used to rainy season. Like it's not something we really have in Canada. Like
No.
in Canada, when it rains like 2-3 days in a row, you're like, oh my god, it's the end of the world. It's
But it
terrible.
still never rains as heavy as
Yeah.
it rains here.
And but like it's been raining for like what 8 days straight.
Yeah,
But during the day, it's
Beautiful.
nice-ish.
absolutely
It's,
beautiful.
it's not too bad, but at night rains. And like when I say rain, like flood level rain. This morning, like not this morning, like about 3 hours ago, I got a text messages from the Red Cross saying like, you guys could flood, go to higher ground.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Anyone else got that in Kenya? Am I just you didn't get that?
No.
That's weird. Maybe it's a scam. No, it's not a scam. It just tells me like go to higher ground.
And I was on. Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Scary.
That
Well, we sleep on the second floor. We're good.
Yeah. Someone said there's a geothermal pool in Mambasa. That sounds so cool.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to like a hot springs. like,
Every
on my
time,
bucket
also,
list.
every time I ask people, like, give us some unique stays, everyone is like, that hotel downtown that has an ice rink, we'll go, 100%. But right now, the ice rink is closed because of the
okay,
pandemic.
That's what I thought.
and-
yeah.
I did everything I could. I sent an email to the marketing people. I was like, hey, I'm this huge YouTuber. No, I didn't say it like that, but like I was like, we would love to do like a kind of a publicity stunt or whatever. Like we have this amount of followers and everything. We would just need access to the ice rink for like an hour. And they were like, it's closed. That was their entire response.
Well, like it's a lot
closed.
of
I
things.
was
If
like,
it's closed, they probably don't even have the ice in it. To be honest,
yeah.
it's not like back home where like it's easy to keep cool because it's winter.
But it's not very long to like make ice.
To keep it frozen, it is.
Not for an hour.
For 30-degree weather. Anyways,
All that to say, every time I send an email to a hotel saying like, hey, can you guys want to give me something so I can make a YouTube video? And they're always like, nobody cares. In Kenya, like social media is not the same thing as like, with the following that we have in Canada or in the US or whatever, we would have like little things. Like people wouldn't give us money, but like, free stays or whatever. Here it's very rare, very rare.
It's just different here.
Yeah.
Somebody said they got the text from Red Cross.
Aha! So, I'm not
So
the
somebody
only
else did, yeah. And then someone said, please make these lives every Friday an excuse to drink wine indoors. I agree. I do like these lives. The problem is normally we leave Friday afternoon for places.
Yeah.
But if we ever do a one night from Saturday to Sunday, chances are you'll catch us here on live. So probably like once a month.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, we did
Like-
a live, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, actually. 3 weeks because we were on vacation before.
Okay.
But yeah.
Still. It's something we like to do. It's the only time that we can actually like interact with you guys and like, because otherwise the only time we
Answer
see you guys
questions.
is like numbers on the screen. Now we actually see names and questions and
But
everything.
it's so cool
So it's
because
very
I'm
nice.
getting to the point that like when I answer comments, I'm recognizing
100%.
people who come back and people on the lives, and I really like that because it's got like the community feel to it now.
Yeah.
Like, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Someone said you're the only one on that level, that's why you got the message. You're the only one on a different level.
Who knows? No, I know it's not a scam. Like, I mean, they're not trying to sell me anything. They're just telling me, like, if there's a lot of rain, go to higher ground.
It's just funny though, because we got our phones the same time, same
Yeah.
place, and I never got it. July is Kenya's winter. So we actually arrived September 1st.
First.
People said it was like their end of winter.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited for you guys' winter because I'm really warm.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Tracy, have you found a hair salon?
No.
Kind of. Oh.
So I think I know where I'm gonna go, which is down at crap, what is that called? Serenity Spa. But I am I don't like when people touch my hair. I've only like in my entire life there's only been 2 people that I actually really like doing my hair, and it's just because my hair, a lot of people think it's super thin and then they get cutting it and they're like, oh, but you have a lot of hair, and then they cut it wrong and you get super tangly. That's my only reason why. And to be honest, if anyone has any recommendations, girls out there, my hair since moving here, the UV and the dry weather, it is so dry and breaking. Like, I don't know what to do. Anyways,
this
that's
is
my
not a
little
beauty
hair
channel.
thing.
Nobody's asking.
But if you write it down, I will look.
I go to Diamond Plaza 2, and this is where I get my haircut. When you go, like, there's a place where you can like drive down and go to where the Indian restaurant is. There's like a little hole in the wall. That's where I go.
Someone keeps telling us how we tried Indian food. That Indian restaurant right beside it, amazing.
So good.
Yeah.
Was it the Thousand Night? I think that's the name of the
I
restaurant.
think it's 1,000.
I love Indian food. Like, after Mexican food,
You do.
probably Indian food.
I
And
really
that's
like
why that's why I love Kenyan food so much, because like it's very like heavily influenced by India.
Yeah.
So
I really like it. My stomach just doesn't always like it. That's all. Where are you from Canada? So David's actually from Quebec. I'm from Nova Scotia, which is why David is French and English, and I'm just English.
yeah, super English. Doesn't speak French. Nor Swahili.
We're just
I
gonna
should
talk
get a
about
one-
language
I
stuff.
should get a $1 haircut. Well, I get
Where?
a $7 haircut. Is that fun?
Oh, Drew Minsky got one in
Yeah.
Venezuela the
Yeah.
other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we followed Drew Minsky too. Hello.
Yeah.
He's like a good in between.
Mhm.
Shows like not too much bad.
Yeah.
Just yeah. Have we made friends in Kenya? Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
We have. You don't normally see them on vlogs just because not everyone likes being in front of the camera, and we never ever want to force it on someone. So we usually just leave our camera behind.
Unless I pay to be somewhere, then everyone is in my vlog. Like the driver, the waiter.
Well, yeah, but I don't, like not friends
They
on a
don't seem to
personal
know.
level.
It was
is my
so-
point.
Like it's good. It's so funny because you'll see in tomorrow evening video at 7 p.m. Put a reminder. Like I didn't really film that part, but I talk about it when like the driver is like mimicking me,
Oh,
like
yeah, that was
vlogging. Because like I was like in the truck and I'm like, okay, now we're doing this. We're gonna go there, blah blah.
And he's in the
then
front,
at
he's like, okay, time to go back to the lodge.
yeah, he's like, time to go to the lodge and have supper. And blah. It's like
You
it
got
was
it.
funny. So he was making fun of me.
Have we been vaccinated? There's no way we could have been.
No,
No.
we're not a priority because like we're young and healthy.
I'll let everyone else, like,
Yeah, like I
the
don't.
at-risk population, we're not going to get into this as much, but
No, I don't care if I'm the last person on
Packing
the
order.
planet to get vaccinated. Like I'm really like I'm not scared of COVID. Like that's anyway. It's not good.
According to you guys, which are the best affordable unis in Canada? Sorry, I thought I said units.
Unis?
Universities.
Oh,
Uh,
McGill College,
what's that?
McGill University is probably like
McGill's expensive.
yeah, it's about yes,
They
exactly.
want most affordable.
Oh, sorry.
I'm like, McGill's up
I
there.
thought best. Like McGill's probably like in the top of Canada.
A lot of the smaller pocket universities, so like around where I was in New Brunswick, would be like St. Thomas, not Thomas? St. Thomas, I think. UNB. UNB, University of New Brunswick. In Halifax, there's a small one. Oh crap, what is it called?
St. Mary.
Yeah, St. Mary's. Literally right beside Delaware.
Yeah.
So if you find one with like a smaller class size, chances are their tuition's actually smaller.
It's very hard for us to understand that. Like, you know, like in Canada, so in Quebec where I'm from, like going to school is free.
Duck.
It's almost free, like it's minimal.
Oh, compared to what I paid, like
in the rest of Canada, it's also minimal if you compare to the rest of the world, but it's much more expensive than where I'm from. But still, trust me, like if you compare the same study in Canada versus in the US, it's probably like 25% of the cost.
The reason it was cheap from you is because you lived in Quebec.
Well, of
No?
course.
But yeah, I'm saying like if I went to university in Quebec, I wouldn't get that rate.
If you had an address in Quebec, you would.
So that everyone can get that rate.
100%,
Then.
yeah.
They just don't.
No. Well, first of all, you have to like do your school in French.
Oh, okay, fair.
There's still English.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's still
McGill has
English.
English classes.
Yeah, because that's like a big like medical. Yeah.
But yeah, so but like if you're not a Canadian citizen, then you're paying the big bucks.
Mhm. My mouth was full.
What was the name of the Indian restaurant? I think it's
It's 1,000 Nights.
It's in Diamond Plaza. Like when you enter the parking lot where the guards are, you go completely to the right, and it's there. It's really good. Like you have some like a chicken, butter chicken.
Oh my gosh,
chicken
that's the best
masala.
butter chicken.
Yeah, and I had like a crazy like meat platter and everything. Like it was
Really
really
good
good,
price, too.
really good, and not too expensive. So
Mhm.
it was very nice.
Visit Tadia to Tapa County. Yeah, we want to go to Savo East and West. Like we just want to go to that park, but
Yeah.
we can't right now
Not right
because
now,
of
yeah.
COVID. But when it ends, like that is on our list. I have a couple camps there I want to see. Climb Mount Kenya.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
We just want to win.
the thing is like at first I was like, oh, we should climb Mount Kenya to get ready for Kilimanjaro. Then a lot of people are saying Kilimanjaro is
worse.
higher,
Yeah.
but much easier than Mount Kenya. So now I'm very like mixed feelings. Which one should we do first? I don't know.
Yeah. Because you also climb Kenya faster, so you have less chance of like a climb.
In Mount Kenya in 5, like it's
Kilimanjaro 7. Every video I've seen is 7.
Really?
Yeah.
So 5 and 7 then. But you can actually do it in 4.
You can do it in 3.
Yeah, but like
Casey Neistat did it.
super like felt like shitty the entire way up.
Oh, you didn't show that part. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Big fan of Casey Neistat too.
Oh yeah.
The father of vlogging.
When I hear Canada, I remember Just for Laughs. So true. Like
That was made in Quebec.
And you-
Just
yeah.
pour rire.
but
You
like
translate it for the rest of the world. You're welcome.
but like no matter what time you turn on the TV, you will find the channel that plays Just for Laughs. Like doesn't matter if it's 2 a.m.
What is it in English? Like the little green monster. What does it say? Mom, it's Ian. Is it that?
To be honest, I don't know.
Anyway.
It's one of those things you just mindlessly like tune on.
Yeah, I just know it in French. There's a lot of things I just know in French. I just learned like the Lion King song like in English like within the last 2 years.
Yeah, but you knew it in French.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Same with like I can't talk about this right now. Same with Christmas carols. You will.
You gonna do that right now?
I can't even talk.
I've never seen Tracy laugh this much the other day because of it. She's
Whenever
just
I'm
thinking
sad,
about it.
whenever I'm sad, you just have to sing that, and I'll just start laughing. Okay? Okay, I got it. So there's this song, and it's a very old. It's like what 19.
40 or 50?
Yeah. And it's this little girl, and it's called I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. So every time I see a hippo, it just runs through my head. You guys actually saw it.
If you guys saw Starbeds, in the middle, towards the end of the video, at some point we see hippos.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
It's
Tracy,
like-
do you want to sing your song? And she's like, no, so I sing it.
It's like, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. But he only sang the first part, and I sang the second part, which is like, only a hippopotamus will do. So we just figured out, David can't say that.
I don't know why.
Do it.
Because like I can say like hippopotamus, like
And only
no
a
problem.
hippopotamus.
Yes. So like for me it's like I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. I do like a triple P, which I don't know why I do that.
But like,
because I can say hippopotamus
say
like
only a hippopotamus.
only a hippopotamus.
No, say
But
it
when
together.
I say only a hippopotamus,
No!
oh,
You're kidding!
boom!
Now sing it.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus. I can't. I don't know why. Like I can't. I say hippopotamus. I don't know. But Tracy thinks it's the funniest thing ever. The first time, like she realized I actually can't do it. She was in the truck. She was crying.
You're gonna
like,
see the footage because I
Yeah.
couldn't help but record it. I literally, like, even now I have tears in my eyes. Like, I don't know what it is.
I never like I don't struggle with the English language. Like I never struggle in like any word. And right now, like I can say hippopotamus, but I can't say a hippopotamus.
It's, yeah, it's just,
Okay,
it's
I
just-
can't sing hippopotamus for some reason. Hippopotamus.
Okay, so I've got some good ones here, sorry. A lot of people at first are saying Kilimanjaro, then do Kenya. It's Mom, it's over! A lot of people are saying that,
There you
so I
go.
was like,
Yeah, because in French it's Mama, c'est fini.
so Mom, it's over.
I don't speak French. No.
And someone else had a good one. Oh, so this is an interesting one, which a lot of people probably don't know unless you do a lot of research. You guys are Canadian, but all your followers are Kenyan. How? I don't get it. So here's the thing.
Us either.
Yeah, based from what I understand, the country that you're in and upload,
No.
you. Oh, see, I thought that's the way it was. You fall into their algorithm, so you're put out to them before you get put out further.
It's very like the YouTube algorithm is a big mystery. Tracy's not wrong by saying that, but you know like they're like you know Karen, they traveled the entire world and 67% of their audience from the United States where they're from, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't.
I
realize
don't know. I think that you know at some point we fell into. I think we were new. What we're doing in Kenya is not. It's not really being done. So you know like our style is very different than like most Kenyan YouTubers, and I think it's just
Yeah.
because what we do is different and we attract a different audience. But at the same time, I don't know.
We don't know, to be honest.
Like right now, like 60% of our audience is from somewhere in Kenya.
Yeah.
11% from the United States, 8% from Canada. What's up, Canada? But
Does it say it's Mama Vince Boulay?
yeah. What? Really?
Hi! I don't know you. You've never met me. Sorry. I love your son.
Vince is pretty cool. We said
Yeah.
that a few times. Well,
I
welcome.
missed them. Sorry, I just saw that and I was like, distracted. Do we have a history in filmmaking before starting vlogging? Absolutely not.
No, and if you don't believe us, just watch a few videos that we did at first about a year and a half ago on our YouTube channel, and you'll see that like we're just filming in our kitchen, and
Yeah.
it's very awkward. We don't really know what we're doing.
Live and learn.
Yeah, but like you know, since then, like it has nothing to do with your equipment. It's really like how you use it and the editing process. Like. Even if your footage is terrible, you can literally save a video in the editing process. So I've, you know, within the last year and a half, I've watched hundreds of hours worth of how to edit, how to use Final Cut Pro 10, which is the program that I use as an Apple product.
Yeah.
So yes, like editing, like post-production is, I would say, 75% of the magic.
Yeah.
But still,
It really
you still
is,
have to
though.
like get good shots that are in focus and not overexposed and everything. But you can still save the footage.
Even with
in
overexposure, I
post-production.
feel like you can kind of edit it up.
I'm not that great with color correction yet, but I'm getting better because at first, like everyone were like, "Oh my god, your videos are so orange." Now they're not so orange. So hey, thumbs up to me.
Have you ever had any fans from Canada since you came to Kenya who wishes to tour the country after watching your
Yes,
videos?
100%.
Yeah.
We get, and not just Canada, to be honest. Like we
All over the
get comments and DMs on Instagram and everything. Follow me on Instagram. But yeah, we get comments and DMs on Instagram from people from all around the world saying like, oh, I didn't even know this about Kenya, and because I've been watching like all your videos, now I really want to go see Africa, go see Kenya, go on a safari, and a lot of people. The other day, I don't know if you guys remember our first interview at Tuco. The title, like, I mean, just funny because the title of the video was like, they didn't even know Kenya had beaches.
Okay, we knew it had a coast.
We got so much
but not
hate.
beautiful beaches.
Yeah, we got so much hate from people saying like, they have internet in Canada, they should know that Kenya has beaches. Okay, first of all, when you think Africa, you don't think beaches, you think safaris.
And
so we knew Kenya had safaris, but
second part.
what?
You go. You're what to say.
But I never Googled Kenyan beaches on Google. So
like we knew, like geologically,
yeah,
it's
like
on the coast. We know that. But to have geographically, same thing.
No, that's rocks.
Yeah, like we knew it was on a coast, but at the same time, we didn't know. It's actually been like the best beach that I've ever been to. That's what we didn't know. And like, I'm sorry, but as a Westerner, when you Google Kenya, you're not shown it, and people like think that we're lying. But unless you actually dive deep and know what you're searching for, keywords specifically, you don't get those beautiful shots. And
if you don't believe me,
I agree, it's wrong. I don't like it. I agree.
Even if you're in Kenya, go on your phone, open like an incognito tab that has like no data on you,
and just put Kenya.
Put Kenya.
And images.
You'll see. You won't see 0 pictures of beaches. You'll see pictures of a giraffe with Nairobi in the background. That's what you're gonna see.
Yeah, and like we did a little bit of research coming here, but we also wanted to be an adventure. So our research was more on like safety precautions and that type of thing.
And watch all the YouTube video about Kenya.
Which is not
mainly
very
safaris.
many. There wasn't very many that we. But like, okay, from our Canadian VPN and put in Kenya.
I mean, at the end of the day, when you put Kenya on YouTube, 90% of the videos are going to be about safaris. Because, like, beaches are great, but like at the end of the day, you can go to a beach anywhere in the world, but to get this quality level of safaris, you got to be in Kenya. So like, if anyone would come from anywhere in the world outside of Kenya and would ask me like, should I spend a week at the beach or are we doing safaris? Safaris, 110%.
Same. And
Don't
I
go
was
to
a
the
beach
beach,
person
like-
before coming here.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Do you guys have a daily workout routine? David, yes,
I do. Tracy, sometimes. I train
I
like
go for walks.
I train like 6 days a week
There you go.
most of the time. Rarely 5, but normally 6 days a week.
Yeah.
But yeah, for anyone who's interested, I follow the Jeff Nippard muscle building
Are you
program.
actually right now? I just started Stephanie Buttermore's.
Oh, that's funny because it's
They're a couple.
his girlfriend.
Yeah. No, but they're very like, I personally
Very
recommend it.
science-based.
Yeah, and that's why we
approach.
like them. Yeah, that's funny. I literally found it on my old laptop. That's
So funny. It's hilarious.
You're gonna drop me insane, mate. We look great, thank you. As I walk.
I'm gonna beat you live on the internet.
Get out of here. Someone said make Dave sing again. Yes.
It's funny because like it's so delayed that I
I
didn't
know.
even beat her up yet. Oh, there you go. I'm beating her up.
Okay. Have
What
we?
did I sing?
Hippopotamus.
Okay, just for you guys. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. I don't know why I say that. Like Tracy at first she thought I was faking it. I swear, guys.
When I realized
I
I
just-
can
I
breathe.
can't.
You know when you have that good laugh and you can't breathe and you squeak?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you watch Kenyan news? No, I don't watch any news to be
I
honest.
actually, yeah, I follow Citizen TV on Instagram just because I feel completely secluded.
I don't. I don't watch any news to be honest. Like I only watch YouTube videos and not mine. I watch other people's YouTube videos. don't watch my YouTube.
Sorry, if you notice us answering like questions way back up, it's because I make sure I don't lose them, so we lag a little bit. Okay.
Hey, by the way, if you guys didn't like this video yet, what are you waiting for? And who disliked this video? Who are you? Tell me your name right now. Unsubscribe from my channel. But like this video.
Someone really likes your music selection. That's good.
Thank you. It's from Epidemic Sound.
Yeah. How's the internet speed over there in Kenya, especially for all of you guys on YouTube? Hit and miss.
I would say
it's a couple weeks where it's like spotty, or like sometimes it'll just drop for a couple days.
But normally when we go to camps and everything, it's pretty slow. Like it's
but
not
we
that great.
That, so like
100%. We don't go there for the internet.
No.
But like just to give you an example, like normally uploading a video in 1080p, like which is full HD on YouTube back in Canada would take about 20-30 minutes. Here it takes about 5 to 6 hours. So the internet speed is not super good, but at the same time, like it doesn't matter. I upload them overnight, we're good. Yeah. Like tomorrow's video is not even uploaded yet because I just finished it about an hour ago.
We'll have to upload that tonight because I gotta do subtitles tomorrow.
Yeah. So don't miss tomorrow's video. It's really good, guys.
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, Tracy, we didn't review the video yet.
No.
Which we're probably gonna do after.
Y'all should carry one lucky couple to do your endeavors. If we could afford to. Guys, it's not like we don't want to. Like, it's expensive to travel. I think that would be a really cool thing to do sometime 100%. In the future when we have the financial means to do it. I don't
think that we need the financial for it because I really think that like if we play our cards right, we're gonna be able to partner with a camp or a hotel or something and kind of be like, hey, we want to do this great giveaway. We're gonna give you a lot of exposure. Fair. I think like at some point we're gonna be, you know, when
and then we could go along with them with
maybe like when we reach like 50,000 subscribers, or 13,000 away. Guys, subscribe to our channel. Tell your family, your friend, your dog, your uncle, and everyone.
This is actually a follow-up to that. Are your trips self-funded or sponsored? We are all self-funded.
Not all self-funded, but
90% of
85%, 87.5%.
Yeah,
meet in the middle.
No, but like the majority.
Tracy, people want to hear me sing.
Why don't you just meet me in the middle? Why?
I'm losing my mind just a little.
So
why don't you just meet me in the middle?
This is what I have to put up with.
Middle.
And you echoed.
Hippopotamus.
Okay. This one kind of. Oh, I already said that. Sorry. Why isn't there Starbucks in Kenya?
I don't know, because they have Java House.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. I hate coffee, so for me it's all garbage.
As good. I'm sorry, Java House lovers.
But at the same time, it's not as expensive. Like, Starbucks is so expensive. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but if you convert Java House, if you were to get what I get, like, it'd be about the same. Like caramel macchiato.
I miss McDonald's way more than I miss Starbucks.
McDonald's has good lattes and coffees in Canada,
breakfast.
too. Yeah.
Got like good
English
muffins and stuff, and that's.
You guys need to go back to Samburu.
100%.
Yeah, it's just hot.
Okay, but we weren't ready for it because
no, and that's so
in our head, the north, like if you go north, it's cold, but we never really passed like Lake Capia kind of thing. In Lake Capia at night, it's like 9 degrees Celsius. Like it's really it's not really
nice.
cold, but it's chilly. Like,
yeah.
So we thought that going further north would be really cold too. But at the same time, when you think about it, if you go north, there's a full-on desert there.
Yeah.
So it just makes sense that it's hot, cold, hot.
Yeah.
But we didn't know, and Samburu the entire time we were there was like 34, 35 degrees Celsius, so it was really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, someone said our Starbucks is Art Cafe. That's actually I've never tried their coffee. I'll have to try that.
We've been there twice though, like to Art Cafe. The food is good.
What?
No.
What's a coffee feel? I think I got a smoothie actually.
Doesn't matter.
Someone said, what Kenyan dish or food does Tracy like? We know Dave likes chapati.
Oh damn, I do like my chapatis.
No, I and I don't know what the name of it was. So we were at the coast, we were at the coast, and for an appetizer, it was like a bean dish with like cilantro. almost like a Canadian version of chili, but better and without the meat.
And you could, and it came
You
with
dipped
chapatis.
chapatis in it.
It was
It was,
so good. We had that.
Lever Point.
No, but we had it again, like not too long ago.
Wasn't quite the same.
Some
No, Starbucks. It
Was
wasn't
it good?
quite the same,
Or it's too good.
but it was very good. I don't know what it's called.
I like most Kenyan food. Like I really like goat. Like I never had goat before
Yeah,
coming to
I
Kenya.
didn't either.
I really like it.
Especially from Federal Kitchen.
Yeah.
What we got last time. Oh my goodness, that goat
Yeah,
was
it's
so,
really, so
it's
tender.
most,
It was
yeah,
so tender.
I've
Very
never had
flavorful.
goat like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I would like cover all my food with cilantro, and that had a lot of cilantro, so it was.
I do like cilantro, but Tracy's like next level. It's like too much. It's
Oh,
like,
that's
I'd like to taste other things. And
no, just
but anyway, shout out to Kettle Kitchen. It was really good. Check out on my Instagram on the IGTV
Oh, yeah, that's
place.
really
There's a
good.
video about it. Like they sent us some food to try last week, and
Yeah.
we were really impressed. It was really good.
yeah.
It's a food delivery service.
Actually, they have food boxes too, which I want to order
Yeah.
next week because we're home. Sorry, apparently I'm very behind with these comments. Is that?
What?
Is
Oh yeah,
that him?
yeah. You want me to show it?
Okay, so sorry, I just wanted to confirm like you were the person before you did this. So, I'm gonna shout out this one, Martin Pencil. Please show them the drawing that I drew for you. We're going to get it right now. We actually have it right outside of our room because it's our favorite thing that we've ever had hand drawn.
We haven't. Yeah, it's actually like on our
Like
wall.
when you walk out of our room, you see it right there. Okay, right. It's so cool. Oh, hold on, it's lighting. We just have to make sure it's in frame.
I'm pretty sure it's in right. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Just glaring with the ring light.
There you go.
Is that not cool? That's talent. Pure talent.
This guy sent me a message on a DM on Instagram saying like, and sent me a photo of this. And he's like, hey, I made this for you. Like, can we meet up and like I want to give it to you? And I was like, yeah.
That was so cool and so nice of him.
So yeah, piece of art.
Yeah.
Very talented. Yeah, I think it's super cool.
This is a question for you, but you could rant forever, so let's keep it a little short. Do you use tags in your videos? This is why I'm like, oh, we could go on forever.
Okay, I'm gonna do it very short. Yes, I use tag videos. People that don't know what tags are, it's basically keywords that you can put inside your video in a special box, like the tag box. Can put up to 500 character, and it's a way for the YouTube algorithm to basically understand what your video is about. But at the same time, like at first, if you go a year or two back, it was very, very important. Tags were everything. Now, even on YouTube, when you upload your tag, they're like, this has like minimal importance for the algorithm now. A lot of people are not doing it anymore. I still do it because my point of view on tags is that if YouTube says it's not important, but it's still an option to put them there, then it has some sort of importance. So yes, I do still use as many tags as I can, but yeah. That's it.
How are the internet speeds? How are the internet speeds here compared to Canada? Slower than Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not
But
as
look,
bad as
like,
we thought.
I mean, at the end of the day, we're streaming in 1080p with Wi-Fi right now.
Yeah, and I really didn't think that was, yeah.
Yeah.
You still watch Disney? Of course.
Mm-hmm.
We actually need to watch the new movie Raya.
Raya and the Last Dragon.
Yeah. Seeing that you don't watch news, Prince Charles just died. I know, actually.
Yeah.
I saw that on my Instagram.
Tracy told me that about 2 hours ago. I didn't
That's
know.
true, actually. A lot of people are just saying news is destructive. And that's true. News is usually overall very negative, which is another reason why
Sensational.
it's just not worth it. Even back in Canada, they only highlight the negative, not the positive. Like
Except in Nova Scotia. Watching the news in Halifax is like, it's pathetic.
It's so funny.
It's like...
They have like a main story, and then they have like, did you hear that this person shoveled this grandfather's driveway?
Yeah.
And then they have pictures that the kids draw, and they
Yeah.
put them on. It's really funny.
Every day, this 95-year-old grandma held those ducks crossing the highway. Like, it's random stuff like that.
Okay,
Like, why
it
am I
comes
watching
down
this?
to there's an overpass when you come like, anyways.
I just
for
looked
people
at
who
it.
are there,
What are you
no,
talking
just listen. There's an overpass when you come from my hometown into Halifax, and there was a guy named Freddie Wilson who every day went there and you waved to the cars.
You know his name?
Yeah, because it's now named Freddie Wilson Overpass.
Shout out to Freddie Wilson.
Every day you'd be there, you just wave to people. That's my
Is it?
hometown.
Jay, if it's 780p, it's because like our internet connection is not good enough because right now I'm streaming in 1080, so
On our computer
maybe it's
and my phone,
suppressing
actually.
it. So sorry about that, but yeah. I saw something now. What is our target subscribers by the end of the year? 50,000.
Yeah.
I think 50,000 would be great. Like my ultimate goal is 75,000, but I think that like with how it goes right now, I think 50,000 is a realistic target. But feel free to tell your friends and your dog to subscribe to our channel.
No, like honestly, the last month, like we had a bit of a growth spurt the last month.
Yeah.
It was very nice.
Yeah, for January and February were really slow for us. Like we had half the views that we have normally and everything, but it's starting to pick
Someone
back up.
unliked it. They unliked the dislike. Because like, someone just said it. Being like 0 unlikes, good job guys. There was a one person.
Thank you so much for the person who unliked it. I don't know what I did. Is it my singing?
No, everyone's telling you to stop singing. I'm not joking. Only some people.
Oh, it came back. Now people are disliking.
Now it's just a game.
Okay, guys, like the video so we
Oh,
can.
there you go.
It's very funny to see dislike 1 2 3 1 0 1.
I know.
Like this video?
Oh man. Okay. You should visit Parklands for Indian food. Yes, but it's not 1,000 nights. People are saying that we're pronouncing it wrong, Hashimi or something, but I think it's a different one.
Yeah, because it's 1,000 nights. It's like 1000 nights. Like it's.
Have we tried Crave's Kitchen? I don't think so.
No, like, is it in Kenya? Crave's Kitchen is.
You should try
not
to
in
go
Canada.
try Crave's Kitchen.
Don't we? I don't know, but no, we didn't.
A lot of people are liking the picture. The Instagram is Martin Pencil, if you want to follow him on Instagram. How do you guys feel about our lockdown? I mean, it happens. There's nothing we can do about it.
It's not as bad. It's not as bad as we thought because at first we thought that we were kind of locked within Nairobi, but we're not. We're locked within Nairobi and 4 other countries. I mean, last week we were like almost 5 hours south to Mambasa. So I mean, it's really not the end of the world.
Yeah. Someone said Freddie Wilson overpass. Someone also too, and we'll talk about this now just because. Yeah. Do something to improve the audio for the live sessions. We agree. The host right where we do this in the living room has a really high ceiling.
Yeah.
And it echoes. We've like put blankets on the floor. We really are trying. The problem is we stream the live from our iPhone.
Yeah.
So we can't
Which
plug
is
a mic in and charge it at the same time. It's not done though. Like we are gonna find something, but just bear with us for a couple months until we figure it.
About it all the time, but I have like a Canon M50, and the Canon M50, the first edition that I have, doesn't do live. I looked earlier because I can stream with my GoPro Hero 9, which would be like very good quality and everything. But once again, the audio on the Hero 9 is not that great. So what we're gonna do is that eventually we'll just buy like some sort of like webcam or whatever to do the live stream, because if I was to use my the webcam, no, the webcam on the computer is a 780p.
Oh.
But right now apparently we're streaming in 780p anyway, so.
Fair. Crave Kitchen is in Kikuyu.
Oh.
So it's around here. The audio isn't loud enough. Yeah, see, we had conflicting about that. Some people say it's great, and some people say it's not loud. With us for a couple months, we'll try and figure it out.
Yeah, well, we'll find out. I'll order something tomorrow.
You should do story time about your life in Canada.
I don't have like exciting stories like about Canada. I hate winter. I mean,
no, like to
thank
be
you
honest,
so much, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Very much appreciate it. We always appreciate the super chat. Thank you.
Our-
People were like asking about my Lamborghini, with I'm about $199,990 away from Lamborghini now. So feel free to send me more super chat, and I'll buy a Lamborghini.
Yeah. No, honestly, like our life in Canada, it wasn't much different. Like you worked Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. I worked shift work nights and days.
Yeah. had a very
We
like
didn't travel
busy
much
schedule.
because our life was busy, and like I'm pretty sure every second weekend I would be working anyway.
Yeah.
So like we weren't together.
Yeah, but we did like we weren't traveling much, but when we were traveling, we were doing big trips.
Yes, besides like the last few months before we left, where we just went to like PEI for a weekend or like
Yeah,
that
which actually those are actually one of our
Yeah,
first
it's actually in our
travel
vlogs,
vlogs.
yeah. But like
So,
our first big trips together. So the first big trip we ever did together was
Europe.
Europe. Yeah. That's where I caught the travel bug. I was like, okay, like I want to do more of this because I've never really been overseas before that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we planned like one big trip a year where we both had vacation at the same time.
Yeah.
Crammed it that didn't sound right.
Yeah, they're just.
Packed it really full of things to do.
When we travel, it's like busy vacation.
Oh yeah.
We don't leave
You
to
come home
relax.
exhausted.
Even now, like, you know, when we leave for like, you know, every time we do like a 9-day trip, normally we come back and we're just like, I don't want to do anything for a couple of days.
It's true. Like,
and especially now with filming,
yeah.
it's even more.
Because with safari, like you're up early, you go to bed late, and then we add the filming in the middle, so like we don't necessarily have the downtime. And we are incredibly lucky to be able to travel. But it's funny how it can be tiring when you add like layers upon layers on top of things.
Yeah.
So
somebody is saying like Super Chat is not available in Kenya, otherwise it would make those guys millionaires. Thank you. Just that you say that it counts.
Yeah, it does. Every like, every comment, it truly does make us feel supported.
Yeah. I literally like, you know, we invest 100% of our money in this YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
And don't get me wrong, like, you know, I did a couple interviews since we started this YouTube channel, and I always say like, even though I spend a lot of money in the channel, it's most of that money I would spend anyway because we like traveling.
Absolutely.
The only difference now is that I'm filming that travel, and don't get me wrong, like I bought a camera, drones, laptop, hard drives, and everything. So like, you know, there's this cost that wouldn't exist without the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we're just losing a lot of money. It's fine.
But we're enjoying ourselves now.
100%,
All that matters is
100%.
making good memories.
It's worth it, and I'll be super happy to watch those videos in 10 years.
Exactly.
And hopefully in 10 years we're gonna have 10 million subscribers and drive a Lamborghini.
That's not practical.
Probably not. I wouldn't.
Not with kids.
I wouldn't.
How did you guys meet? We met online.
Plenty of Fish. If you want to send us a sponsorship, please contact us. We believe in the product because we met on this app and we got married.
Don't get me wrong, there
can
are
work.
a lot of people you need to weed through on dating apps. We just got lucky. What's your favorite white wine you are drinking? Actually, our current favorite is this one.
And
It's Clearwater Cove from New Zealand. We get it on the wine box. We get it delivered straight to the house.
Yeah, shout out to the wine box.
And
Best
it's
wine
like
services in Canada. In
1,400
Kenya.
1,400 shillings, I think.
Yeah.
A bottle. It's Pinot Grigio. It's so good.
It's really good.
It's got to be really cold though.
Yeah. Most white wine from New Zealand, I'm a big fan.
Yeah. I like my red from. Where's the rotini one? That one's really good.
That's true.
Am I late? Doesn't matter. You're here now.
What? Oh.
The one there was a Sauvignon, Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yeah. Are we gonna do a meet and greet? Yes. It's just like, you know, right now with all the restrictions, I feel like it's not responsible for us to go in a public place and tell people to show up. But
It's
once
not-
the COVID thing is done, then yeah, like I mean, every time we meet people, it's always so cool. Like the other day, we were just like at the gas station, and there's a father and his son that came to, like, they were walking straight to us, and I was like, oh, I think they're coming for us. And it's funny because I really thought that the 15-year-old boy was the one watching our channel, but no, it was like his dad. His dad was like, oh my god, I love your videos and everything. He's like, can I take a photo? And I was like, yeah, sure. But it's just so funny to see this 50-year-old dude that he's the one that's actually watching the channel.
Because
well,
you
I
can
think
see,
that
like, on your channel what your main demographic is, and to be honest, like the 40 to 50 population is not that much on our channel.
No.
Most is between 20 and 25. So when we get a little bit of older people coming up to us, like it's really nice to know that like so much of the demographic is watching.
Yeah. Anyway, it was just funny. I always like when people show up and they're like, oh, I love what you're doing. It's always great.
Yeah.
If you see us, don't be shy. Come and say hi.
Yeah. And this one's funny. Do you guys play any instruments? I'm a band geek in high school.
Lame.
I played alto saxophone, baritone saxophone, tenor saxophone, and I played piano, but not in band. Just personally.
And I had friends.
Lots of friends.
Band friends.
Combo both, doesn't matter. They're great friends. Someone said I had nice triceps. Cool.
Nice. Okay, let's flex our triceps. Sick tricep,
I
bro.
can't see it on the thing. Oh, the lighting's terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
My triceps are better normally. This is the light. The light's not.
New Zealand gang. Yes, that one is great.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. People are starting to follow Martin Pencil.
Yeah, it's very talented.
Very talented.
If anyone didn't see it, pretty cool, right? Martin Pencil.
Get a Safaricom line. We actually do have a Safaricom line just because we need a phone here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Eventually
do
we'll
have-
probably
yeah.
get like Safaricom for internet too, because apparently it's faster. Do we use M-Pesa? Yes, I hate it. There you go, I said it. I hate M-Pesa. I had a long conversation with a guy, I think last
No,
night.
we're gonna tell you the Samburu story, and then that will say why we hate M-Pesa.
What's the symbol?
National Park, an hour and a half.
Oh my goodness.
I had the first time since being here that I got very, very frustrated with M-Pesa system. David doesn't like it. It's well known. Whatever. Sometimes patience is low. I love you. But okay. So I got up to the line, and it was our own fault. It was Good Friday. All the tour companies were coming in, and you have to buy your national park tickets. The problem is, I'm standing there as someone who's not a tour person, as an individual who does not bring them a lot of business because I'm never there. So they kept pushing the tour companies in front of me. I stood in line for an hour and a half. I paid through M-Pesa 10 minutes into being there, and I had to wait an hour and 20 minutes for them to find my piece of paper, write down the confirmation code, and give me my ticket.
Yeah.
Whereas if we had it paid by card, I didn't realize that. If you had to pay for a card, it goes through a different stream, and I would have been out in like 20 minutes.
So the thing is like, here's why I hate M-Pesa, and I completely understand the purpose of M-Pesa.
Yeah.
Most people, like 99% of the people in Canada have a bank account. In Kenya, most people don't have a bank account, so M-Pesa becomes the bank account. So I understand the purpose of it. My problem with it is that, first of all, it's slow. And everyone is like, no, M-Pesa is very fast. You need to understand that normally, like, I can just tap my watch on something and I pay.
Like,
I can
we
tap
never
my
even
phone
carried
on
our credit
something
cards around
and I
with us,
pay.
like,
I don't need
ever.
card, I don't need anything. I have the paying machine or whatever. I tap my phone on it, it's paid, I leave. Here, if you go to the grocery store you have to give your phone number. They put your phone number in, and you get a text message, you accept the payment and everything.
Yeah.
Then you need to wait for the confirmation, give them the confirmation, they have to write down the confirmation, and then the payment is done. Which normally, tap, go. The other thing is like, there's, depending on what you do with M-Pesa, different types of operation, there is a fee. It's very minimal, but normally it's the opposite, because when I use my credit card, I actually have 2% money back. So at the end of the year, it's thousands of dollars that I get back, which M-Pesa, I'm actually losing money. Anyway, all that to say, I understand the purpose of M-Pesa.
Yeah.
I don't like it. That's it.
We just have run into a lot of bad luck with it.
Yeah.
Plus getting scammed by it, which is why I will not put my phone number
Tracy.
over there. No, because somebody said if you put your phone number over there for tips, like you open yourself up to scammers as well.
So like, if some people are like, you can use it as a backup, like that's
And
fair.
that's pretty much what
Not
we
like,
do.
100% of the
Yeah.
time, if I have the option to pay with my MasterCard, I will pay with my MasterCard, but depending to where you go, smaller restaurant or whatever, they only take M-Pesa. Like you have to use
Or they
it.
charge a 3% fee, so you're not losing
Yeah, they
anything.
charge you 3% to like use a credit card, which is ridiculous. Like in Canada, it's illegal to do that. You cannot charge somebody a percentage
Small
if they
convenience
use.
stores still try to do
Yeah, it's illegal though. Anyway.
Oh, okay, that's fair too. Because when I was saying about getting scammed by a M-Pesa number, they're like, if you want to avoid M-Pesa scammers, you should get a till number or pay bill number. Easier for tips that way. I was like, okay, that would make me more comfortable if we ever did.
No, that's the opposite. That's if we want people to give us money.
Yeah, no, that's what they're saying. Because a lot of people are asking us to do an M-Pesa number for tips versus like the thing.
Yeah. The only reason why I don't do that is that I feel bad. Like I don't want to ask people for money.
And that's the thing. Where I was like on Patreon, and I get it that it's not available to you guys.
Patreon is.
Oh, okay. But like Patreon and YouTube subscription, we feel a little bit more settled with it because we're giving you something in return.
And like, and at the end of the day, it's like, it's there. Like, you know, if you want to subscribe to the channel, like you go at the bottom of the video, there's a button that says join. You can click on it, and like every month, it, you know, sends us a few dollars. Like nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Same thing with our Patreon. The link is actually pinned at the top. It's a good way to support us. It's like very cheap, and it gives us, you know, if we have a lot of people subscribing, then it gives us like good money that we can reinvest in the channel, buying equipment, doing trips and everything. So are people sending us super chat, the same thing. It's, you guys have no clue like how much we appreciate it, but at the same time, like I wouldn't just, you know, get an M-Pesa number and tell people like, hey, send me money on M-Pesa. Like, why? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
someone else is saying here, for all parks, like basically if you go without your tour guide, that the tour guides have a card so it's faster. And that's what I didn't realize. So like, the guys, because there's so many people there, yeah, they did have a card, but it just took like 5 minutes out of it. They would, like, you pay, then you'd write it all down on a piece of paper. But the problem was, like, the security guy gave me my piece of paper back, and then I was standing there in line, but then the other security guy, oh, sorry.
COVID.
No.
No, I don't.
The other security guy who was giving the papers back was like cutting in front, just giving them to the front. So mine got very like behind. I didn't know how it runs. Finally, the guys came back and gave pity on me. They're like, "You're still here." I was like, "Yes."
Peter, are we sponsored by Under Armour? I freaking wish.
Oh, I love Under Armour. We spent, we were at Under Armour like every week back in Halifax.
Yeah, it's like 75% of my clothes are Under Armour. Like my boxers, my socks, like everything is Under Armour. I love Under Armour. I live in like workout training kind of clothes, like, you know, 75% of the time. So I would love that, but like trust me, we're not big enough. Under Armour is like huge, or like sponsoring like The Rock.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Just by the way, same thing. We're not sponsored by Coca-Cola. Like the edit that I did in the social house hotel video, everyone's like, "You guys are sellouts," and I'm like, I'm not paid by Coca-Cola.
First of all, let's just put this out there. I'm sorry, but like, some slim chance, if we were sponsored, by putting a cool edit, we're not saying go buy Coke.
No.
We will never be sponsored by something we don't believe in. Believe that before it ever happens.
Yeah.
We're not sponsored by anyone, actually.
No, but if Monster Energy would like to sponsor me, I'd be open to that.
Someone said I'm going to study in Canada. I'm pretty nervous about the weather. Should I be? I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, it's cold. Sometimes.
No.
Not
Okay.
very nice.
As long as you're prepared for it, it's cold, but you're still warm on the inside.
Yeah.
Like you just gotta get kitted up with the good winter jackets, hats, and mittens, and boots, and you'll be fine. There's someone else.
I just want to thank you for putting Destination 254 on the forefront.
Well, it's our pleasure. We love
Absolutely.
it. We love it.
We do. We really do. There was one other I wanted to. I lost it. Are we gonna do? Oh, here it is. Are we doing a crew of force video? Probably at some point.
Actually, yeah, we have something in the making with some organization.
So maybe next week.
Yeah, we want to do. If you guys remember, like what we did with the Cheetah Project, like, you know, giving money to the Cheetah Project and kind of like involving your community with the project, like we're gonna do the same thing with trees.
Yeah.
Don't hit me. I'm
Well,
not gonna
don't
say anything.
Don't
there's
say it
nothing
yet
official,
because
but,
it's
like,
not like.
yeah. But anyway,
But no,
the
there's
plan is
something
to
in the works.
film at the
Karoo.
Forest.
Oh, we could get a table from the cafe too.
Yeah.
That's good food. They actually, when I arrived here, that was the first mocha I ever had.
Yeah,
here.
that's true. The first restaurant we ever been was the cafe there.
Yeah.
The Karoo Forest.
Someone just said our Patreon is affordable, so they will join. Thank you very
Well,
much.
thank you. That does help.
Italy said it's pretty warm today. Is it? Cool. You guys.
I mean, like, yeah, like it's getting like almost mid-April, so like it's getting normally mid-April, beginning of May. This is where like summer actually starts, but like you guys need to understand it's not like 25 degrees. It's more like 12.
Yeah.
10.
Your mom made chocolate chip banana muffins the other day, and I had to make some this morning because they looked really good. Just saying.
Did we learn any other language apart from sort of like, I mean, I speak English and I speak French.
Yeah.
That's it. Kenyan blackouts, yes, all the time. Power goes out like all the time.
Oh yeah, yeah. It went out last night actually.
Yeah.
It was raining, and I have like a diffuser that's on, and I had to wake up.
This video is sponsored by Manscaped. No.
Okay, I did not know about that company
I like
until
that
literally like 2 months ago when we saw it on.
A lot of fitness influencers that I follow like are all sponsored by Manscaped.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm super hairy, so they could sponsor me. But
Fair.
they probably don't ship to Kenya, so therefore I can't sell anything.
Yeah. More cheese crackers.
You guys should go to the forest. Yeah, it's on the list. Like, it looks actually
Okay,
cool. It's
what do
the
you
place
mean
that
the
they have like
forest?
it's like a company. They have like zip lines and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Always pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's true. The best restaurant you have sampled so far that you could take someone for dinner, hopefully after lockdown. Hero.
Yeah. Heroes.
So they're actually doing takeout, and we did takeout a couple weeks ago. And I have to say the quality of the food that came, because there's always a difference, which makes sense.
Yeah. It was still very good, but nothing like being there and having like fresh out of the kitchen.
No, and that's true.
But it
But I
was
mean, like
still-
nothing was soggy. Like we had these duck buns or whatever,
Yeah,
and like it wasn't
Yeah.
soggy or anything like
Yeah,
that.
so
like,
Hero is definitely our favorite restaurant here, but you know it's a higher end restaurant, more expensive. Like otherwise, like everyday restaurant like Mercados, damn, it's a good restaurant.
Oh, someone told me, actually, Catherine told us today, that there is a Mexican place on the top of the Sintai Tower, which is right across the road from Mercados, that's supposedly better than Mercados.
Oh, that's a strong statement.
I know. She's never been there. She said her friends told her.
That's a strong statement.
I was like, ooh, might have to try that out.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay, hold on.
Do you want tech tips? What's up?
What?
Hello. One of
Oh,
my
I thought, I was like, what?
always shout out our members.
Yeah, but I didn't know what you were saying.
New Zealand Wine Company, yeah, if they want to sponsor us, please.
Oh,
Any wine
so
company,
good.
the Wine Box in Kenya, if you guys want to
I'm sorry, like, we are not sponsored by them at all, but I really do like the wines.
No, we do
have.
like their service. Yeah.
But mainly because when we went to the wine show, we could try them.
Yeah. They
So
were.
we found them great.
We actually met with those. Well, some of the people working for the Wine Box when we did the wine show. If you guys want to check that video, it's when we were at Serena Hotel. We went to the wine show there, and it was very nice. We actually met some cool people there. But yeah, the people from the Wine Box, super nice. They actually sent us a bottle the next day, which was very nice of them.
Yeah.
But since then, we've been ordering from them because they're
And
really good, and they have our favorite wine. So.
back to our subscriber, I mean, our what do you call
Members.
it? Yeah. Just to answer quickly, would you consider a meet and greet to talk about the COVID thing?
Yeah, so 100%, and just right now, especially with the new restriction of the 15 people, not that I think that more than 15 people would show up, but yeah, meet and greet is something that we really want to do. Just just doing those live is super cool to like actually be able to like talk to our community. And
Yeah.
like I said earlier, every time we meet one or two people at Two Rivers or at the gas station or whatever,
It's
it's
super
always
cool.
cool to like meet our community.
Yeah.
So it's something that we want to do, but with COVID, it's just not responsible to
No,
do.
it's not at all.
And over
And we don't
50
want to ever
over
be.
13 people with us would actually be illegal to do. So
We're just gonna play by the rules.
yeah, eventually we will do that.
Have you guys eaten pizza in Kenya? No, because we
Yes.
make our own.
Well, I mean, I ate Domino's once.
Oh, I must have done that at work.
I would, yeah.
Yeah, so like I've never.
But I
had
mean,
it.
like Domino's is nothing special. Like we have Domino's in Canada. Like it's the
Yeah.
same thing.
No, I found like a super quick recipe. I'll share it sometime on my Instagram to make a pizza crust. So we end up making our own pizza.
Yeah,
a lot.
we didn't do that in a while.
No, because we've been trying to
Eat
be good on what we're eating.
It's a lot of carbs.
We tried to be good. You guys should do more bike riding videos. So my bike that I actually own, the tire needs to be fixed because all the
Well,
spokes
okay,
are
so-
busted.
So let's talk about this. So every time we make a different video that we're like, this is so cool, nobody
And we-
watches it.
That's true.
Like the bike video was like 11,000 views, which kind of sounds like
And then
a
we
lot,
go
but
to
like,
a 4-point Sheraton and it's like.
yeah, exactly. It's just
No,
like,
it's so funny because we can usually predict, like if something that we enjoy all of our videos, but if it's something different like being outside or the last
Like,
two rhinos.
when we went to literally pet the last two white, like northern white rhinos on the freaking planet, I was like, this video is bomb. This video it's our only video that doesn't have 10,000 views yet.
It is
and
our
it's,
worst video that has
Yeah.
ever gone out.
and
And
I'm
it was
like, are
our
you serious?
favorite video we've ever made.
The other video where we went training with the anti-poaching unit with their canine dogs running through the wood and everything and hiding, and it was so cool to do and film, and
People
yeah, but
want
it's
to
such a
travel.
unique experience that I was like,
But this
oh
is
my
another
God.
reason, like people want to ask for like our everyday lives. This is why we do it on Instagram. So follow us on Instagram. You'll see stories of every day. But like we don't do a video because it doesn't fit with what we put out there. And to be honest, not a lot of people watch it at all.
No.
So David's more apt to do that.
There you go. That's our Instagram handle.
Yeah, that's true. You're more apt to do that in your everyday life. I'm gonna put out a poll to see if people want me to on Monday to do like a day of my life story thing, which we shall see. Tracy squeezing the last drop out of that wine bottle. Yeah, we're on there. Squeeze. Yeah, and this is a reality of life. Someone said, be wise that not all Kenyans are okay. Scammers are there also. I would broaden it to say just people. Like, in all honesty, you're gonna find scammers and people with the wrong intentions all over the world. It's something you just need to be mindful of, and it's just something that happens, unfortunately. Oh, which one of us came up with the idea to move to Kenya?
The what?
The idea to move to Kenya.
The idea to move was you.
Yeah.
Kenya was me, I think.
Yeah.
Because I was like, might as well go somewhere like that's completely.
But there wasn't like an out shock of like, no. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's so far. It was just like, okay, like, let's talk more about it.
Yeah.
And this is what happened.
Yeah.
If possible, visit various towns to get to know different culture. Absolutely. Right now, it's just a little difficult with lockdown.
But when we went to Nyeri to visit the tea community, that was so fun.
Someone said it has 9,000 views. I
The
assume that
rhinos?
means a rhino. Yeah.
Everyone go watch that video. We need 10,000 views of that video.
Yeah. Someone said, are we going to do our wedding here? We actually got married in 2018 back in Halifax.
So no, we're not looking at another wedding.
Hi, wedding. That's great. I love it.
Yeah, that's good.
Does the merch ship to Kenya? Unfortunately not. As we mentioned earlier in the video,
We're
we're thinking about it. We're trying to figure something out, but it doesn't look cool.
Are we really thinking about it? Like, to be honest, guys, like we're not selling a lot of shirt at all. Like I probably sell like one thing a month. Those like I actually make all the designs and everything, but we're using a print-on-demand company called Teespring that's based in the UK and in the United States. They ship in Europe and in the United States. They don't ship in. I don't think they ship in Asia. They don't ship in Africa. I'm not even sure if they ship in Australia. So I mean, it's just if we were selling a lot, then 100% like I would find a way to like selling that much. Is it? Oh no. Sorry. Ship stuff to Kenya, and maybe at the end of the day we would probably sell more things if we if the service would actually deliver in Kenya, but it's not, sadly, and yeah, there's nothing I can do. But I like the support. I like to know that you guys would like to get something, but you just can't, because I actually put a lot of effort in those shirts and iPhone cases and everything, like, because I make all the designs. So yeah. Anyway. Sometimes Kenyan traffic police are a nightmare. Yes, they are. Normally they cause more traffic than anything else. Because like, you don't need traffic police in a roundabout, because a roundabout is technically, its purpose is to take care of itself. There's a normal flow of traffic, and if everyone respects how the roundabout works, then technically it's continuous flow, but they put traffic police there and they stop you for like 10 minutes while everyone goes, and then 10 minutes this way and everyone goes. Like, it's just, yeah. It's a nightmare. I would love your merch. Well, thank you. I wish I could ship everywhere, but we can.
What I was saying? Hello.
Wow, that's great. That's great content. Thank you, Tracy.
In the very beginning when we were talking about merch, I want to find a really nice hoodie and just put It's Perfect on it.
Okay. Susie, you're gonna do it. Right?
No, like I want to get it for ourselves so I can like wear it. Is my point. I want to do it for us. So we need to find a way to get it here. Is my point.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Eventually, like, I would really like to create a product that's travel related, that's unique to us.
Yeah.
Kind of build our brand around it, but I just don't know. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna make a suitcase, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Or
Yeah.
maybe I will. I don't think so.
It would be very far in the future. There are so many places to visit in lockdown. Yeah, so we kind of freaked out in the beginning of lockdown because we thought
It was
each
just my
county was like stuck in their own county. But now knowing that it's its own zone helps so much more. It sucks that our favorite places out of it, such as Laikipia, but at the same time, we are lucky to have all the other places because it could have been harder to do. That's for sure. Did we visit? Sorry, were you
Like, literally, like 3 days before the lockdown, there's a brand new hotel, super nice, in
Oh,
Khalifa
I
that
know.
invited us to go, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be so cool.
Yeah.
And lockdown.
I
Okay.
know. Sorry, where to go? Have you guys visited Kenya before deciding to move here? No. Never even stepped foot on the continent of Africa.
We watched videos from Karen Nate and Bucket List Family.
Yeah.
Was a complete leap of faith.
And like, I'm sorry, I started reading because Tuku put out a post of us, and the negative ones were like, a lot of people think we're lying.
Yeah.
They really do, but we wanted this true adventure. We wanted to move somewhere that we knew nothing about, to explore from like scratch.
Yeah.
And that's what we got. And
That's what we did. But a lot of
I
people
don't
were
regret
like,
it.
I'm sure they Googled it and knew everything about Kenya. Like,
Again,
no, not at all.
Google does not say anything. Anyways, no, but like I would do the exact same thing with another country.
100%.
Like, I don't know. And like we always said to each other, we had the conversation before we left Canada, like, what happens if we get here and we're not happy? What happens? We go home.
Yeah. it's not
Worst case
complicated.
scenario, we go home.
It's very
It
complicated
doesn't matter.
to leave where you're from to go to a new country, but from that new country, it's very easy to go back home.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah.
Someone said Tracy's a foodie because I came back with more food.
Yeah.
Yeah, my snacks are running out.
Drake, the Toronto man. Yeah, Drake's from Toronto. I love
Is he?
Toronto. Drake? Of course, he's from Toronto.
I don't even listen to Drake.
Me neither. I don't like Drake. But
All I know is Justin Bieber's from Canada.
Yeah, he is.
His Christmas album when he first came out. Okay.
Baby's eating a lot. Yes, I always eat a lot. Got a problem with that?
To be honest, you eat less here than you ever ate in your life.
Yeah.
There are printing services in Nairobi for yourself. Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where Tracy disappeared, yes, to get snacks. Snacky snacks.
Exactly. I eat a lot because I train a lot. You got that right, Jay.
No, you do.
You tell them. Follow me on Instagram. I train every day.
Dave has worked very hard over many years to increase his metabolism, and now he eats a lot and is able to.
Where did you buy it, Jerome? Vivid Gold. It's a shop here in Kenya. They sell everything. It's actually like I
You
buy
have your
all.
lens there?
The what?
Your lens you're looking at?
No. It's not a camera store. It's a tech store.
Jerome has camera. In my mind, like it makes a difference.
Nah.
But yeah, okay.
But I bought like a microphone there. I bought batteries for the camera. I bought the GoPro from there. I bought 2 drones from there.
Yeah.
Vivid Gold.
What grape variety do you prefer / liking your wines?
Grape.
I don't think we're.
You mean
No, that
you mean what cepage? type of raisin?
Oh. I don't know.
I don't know, to be honest. Like we love like Chianti. Like Chianti is probably like our favorite type of wine.
I like
red
a
from
Cabernet
Italy.
Sauvignon, but not you always the red.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's a little more like
Yeah.
darker.
But like we like to be honest, like a very large variety of wine. But our favorite
Yeah.
countries would definitely be Italy and probably New Zealand.
Yeah.
I start to like a lot of like South African wine though.
And I've had some good Australian ones.
Yeah.
Would you consider visiting a children's home in Kenya? Absolutely. We just don't know much about it.
Would they be happy to see us?
No, I'm assuming they mean like a foster children's home.
Yeah,
Like Karen Yankton.
Oh yeah. Like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever been cyberbullied, and if yes, how do you handle it? Okay,
We
to
ignore
open
it.
yourself.
Ignore, delete, block.
Okay, I used to. Now, like when you open your life up on travel and you start getting the attention, it's bound to happen. Like you can't avoid it.
Yeah.
I'm lucky that ours is minimal, and for a while I was just deleting everything. And then I got someone who decided to spam every single comment. Took a lot of effort, and I did it just because other people were getting bothered by it, and I don't think that's fair. But now, like I said earlier, a phrase I use is kill them with kindness. So if I get a bad comment that I don't know how to respond with, have a great day, smiley face, move on. We don't entertain it.
No. It's taking a lot from me because like when somebody says something stupid to me or whatever, I love explaining them why they're wrong. Like why their perception is garbage and that they're just, coming out of nowhere with that stupid comment.
So
or whatever. But we just don't entertain it. And to be honest, my favorite thing, okay, I love when people say something stupid or racist or whatever on our videos, because then
we love your guys' support.
Then I love reading that bad comment and be like, this person is so stupid, and then see 21 comments from you guys saying like,
you're wrong.
leave them alone.
Yeah.
You're the bad one. Blah blah. Like it's just like that makes my day all the time.
But my favorite thing that keeps popping up over and over again is they call us ignorant for not knowing everything about Kenya.
Yeah, we're not.
But to be honest, it shows their ignorance because on the western side of things, you don't see this part of Kenya, and nobody believes us.
And not only that, like
so it's like a back and forth, which just drains you. So instead, I just make 2 words and forget about it.
if you ask that person things about Canada, they'll know nothing about
They think we
Canada.
ride polar bears to our igloo.
Yeah, exactly.
We know.
No, we don't.
I don't have an igloo. Anyway, but my point is.
We ride theaters.
My point is, you never know like that much about a country until you go there. And I'm sorry, that's just the way it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Until you experience it for yourself, no matter where you go to in the world. Okay, done.
Next. I saw a question like, did we try Kenyan meals? Yes, a lot.
Yeah.
Mbuzi choma, super good. Chapatis, huge fan. Kachumbari.
We have a really good.
Wiki is a good green.
We actually have it in our garden.
Yeah, we have Skin Wiki.
I'm actually gonna pick it tomorrow because I didn't know when it was ready, so I finally figured out when it's gonna be ready.
Yeah.
My understanding is that to cook it is chop it up real thin, fry it in some oil in a frying pan and some salt and garlic.
Pretty good.
I think that's how you do it. We're gonna try it tomorrow, so we'll let you know. I've always had it, just never made it.
So yeah, overall Kenyan food, like I'd say, so far I've liked everything I have.
This is for you. Dave earlier said he misses his BMW. Was it a standard M2 or the competition package? Just curious.
Neither, sadly. It was a M235, which is as close as it gets to the M series without being an M series. So it's not just a normal BMW with the M package. It actually has a different engine. It was phenomenal. It had 322 horsepower. It was very small and light. It was my favorite car of all time. Not that I don't like my Land Rover, but damn, I prefer that BMW. I love it so much.
The BMW was your baby.
I was so sad when I sold it. As soon as I go back to Canada, I buy another one.
Like,
no questions.
every action I did in the BMW was beautiful. Don't do
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
don't get it dirty. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Loved it.
This one was a good one. You guys been dating? So we actually have been together in December. Okay, so 5.5 years because it'll be 6 years in December. We dated for about 6 months. Got engaged. We're engaged. Not even. I know. We dated for like 3 months. Got engaged. It's interesting story.
We dated for 2 days. You moved in.
No, got engaged. I was stuck in moving. Okay, and then we were engaged for 2 years, and
So we
then
met-
we got married, and we've been married for 3 years.
So we met on that dating app, Plenty of Fish. We had our first date, and then we had 2 other dates, and then Tracy stayed over for the night and never left.
I didn't move my stuff in until January. We met September.
It went real fast. Real fast.
But I also told you were welcome to kick me out whenever, and you never did, so.
What, we got engaged, we were what, like 7 months? Of knowing each other, maybe?
Of knowing each other, because we were apart for 3 months of that.
Yeah. So, yeah. Went real fast.
Sometimes things just happen.
Yeah. Oops.
Italy is beautiful. Yes, that was our honeymoon, actually.
Yeah, we went to Italy for a honeymoon, and it
Yeah.
was amazing. It was such a good trip.
Yeah. Oh, I like this. Good job, guys. I guess most people underestimate what it takes to do what you do and make it fun and great content. You deserve to enjoy the fruits of your decision and effort to achieve it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's true. It's a lot of work, but we like it.
Yeah. The loans question, I'm sorry, you're not going to answer it. It's politics, no politics on our channel.
I'm gonna answer it.
You don't even know what it is.
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. Well, stop it. We're not
I'm not saying anything.
I know you're not. Okay. If you're considering a new camera, I would suggest Canon R5 or coming soon R7.
Okay, so first of all, the Canon R5, yes, it's my dream camera, but damn, it's so expensive. Like, we really do not make enough money. Like, we're losing. Guys, you have no idea how much money we lose with this YouTube channel. So I invest all the extra money that we have, everything that doesn't go to like put food in my belly and gas in the truck goes to trips to film for the YouTube channel. So buying a Canon R5 is really not in the near future. Right now, I'm just looking at buying like a better lens.
Yeah.
But that's it. Like, I mean, I don't really need a Canon R5, which would be nice, don't get me wrong, but I really don't need it. There's nothing the Canon R5 can do that I can't do right now for what I need with the Canon M50. So.
Yeah. Yeah. How long do you plan to stay in Kenya? So about another 3 years.
4
left.
years total.
Yeah.
3
3.5.
years and yeah, almost 3.5 years left.
Do you have a pet? No, but our neighbors have dogs and we love them.
His name is Stitch, and I like him. Follow me on Instagram. Sometimes he shows up on my Instagram.
Okay, so this one's we should do. It says you can filter the comments and some settings filtering bad words or words you don't want.
Yeah, that's true. But like people are very, very, very. They have a lot of imagination.
Okay, but the main one that we
Yeah.
always get called,
Like,
you could.
colonizer. Like, guys, first of all, we're not from England. Second, people from England are no longer colonizer. Like, you know what? It's a bad story, and I don't agree with what they did. That was a long time ago. Like, I mean, there's a lot of nice British
And
people.
my opinion is they clearly have not watched anything on our channel because there's not even no. They can't.
Every week I get like DMs or like messages on YouTube saying like, "Are you here to colonize Kenya?" Like, seriously? Like, do I look like I'm here to colonize this country? No, I'm not.
If you could move anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Kenya? No, I don't know.
You really don't know this one? Just
To move anywhere in Kenya?
no, in the world.
I don't know.
You wouldn't move near Disney.
Oh yeah.
I was like, he talks about that all the time.
Yeah,
That's a
I would
retirement
talk-
plan.
I would move to Orlando.
Yeah. Okay. You watched. Yeah. How to your mother.
How I Met Your Mother?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tracy has a really strong Canadian accent. The way she says out like Robinson Crusoe. Yes. I love that. That is one of our favorite shows.
Yeah, it's such a good show.
Oh, I'm gonna screenshot that one. That was good. Between the two of you, who is the best cook? Best creative and flavor, best meal prep, and following recipe.
Yeah, to follow a recipe, Tracy, to look in the pantry and make a meal out of it, me.
Yeah. When David says "mbuzi," it's the best thing in the world. No hate, though, Rachel.
What?
How?
Mbuzi choma. Mbuzi. It's not how you say it? I really, okay.
To be honest,
first of all,
I
I'm
know.
heartbroken because I really thought that I was saying it right.
I don't know how you say it, actually.
I don't know. A lot of people are like asking about like how to send us money through M-Pesa. Like we don't have a till number now, and like I don't really want to like just give my phone number because like normally there's like 10, 15, 20,000 people at the end of the day that watch this video. So I don't really want to say my phone number because I'm gonna get like 1 billion messages from. I know that all of you guys right now are cool. You guys are cool.
Yeah.
But you can't. No, but I don't have a till number.
No, I know. Something we can look into. Is that crackers with melted cheese? No, it's crackers with Gouda cheese.
With not melted cheese.
And your guys' Gouda here,
That's
even
really
though
good.
it's not smoked, your Gouda here is pretty dang good.
Is it from Brown?
Yeah. Yeah.
Brown does make some good cheese here in Kenya.
Yeah, we use a really good jalapeno cheddar.
Mm.
Really good for tacos.
Or
Folks from Zurich.
What?
Love the stories. Thank you.
Have you been to Switzerland? No,
On the list.
but I really want to go.
Yeah.
Just Switzerland. Switzerland is the most expensive country to be in the world.
Is
So
that really?
mhm.
I didn't know that.
Everything's expensive. Like even like a Big Mac is expensive.
Really?
It's like one Big Mac is like I think it's $10.19 for a
That
Big
is
Mac.
expensive.
And that's crazy. Like in Canada it's $5, so it's double.
It's like the cheapest thing you can get. No, that's a lie. It's like,
There's $1 in it.
yeah, I know, that's why I
So
was
it
like,
would be $1.
it's the cheapest combo menu you can get, I'm pretty sure.
Really? Yeah, Karen? Oh, okay. No.
I don't order Big Macs.
Apparently you guys had a McDonald's. Is it true? You guys had a McDonald's
And it
here in
failed?
2017. They opened it and they closed it not too long after. Is that true? Or because I read
I
that
think I
somewhere
heard
and I'm
that.
like, yeah, I told you that.
That is true. Here's a French one. Something, it's a pleasure.
What?
On YouTube? The top one.
Oh, merci beaucoup, Judith. It's just a pleasure to see you on YouTube.
Cool. So you got 3 words. I can read it better than I can understand it, that's for sure.
Oh, sorry, I don't want to sing. A lot of people are like, Dave, stop singing. So.
Dave, what happened to your Mickey Mouse enthusiasm? Well, it's right here.
It's everywhere, actually.
It's all over the
You
house.
guys can't
You
see,
can't.
but, like,
I would.
There's like a bunch of stuff there too. There's like,
Our Mickey Mouse. Oh, God, shut up, our Mickey Mouse. Oh, you can take it out. Nah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
yeah, if you guys stay at the end, maybe like before shutting it down, we'll
I'll show
do
you our
a
Mickey Mouse
walkthrough.
thing. Yeah. I think you should be our tourism ambassadors. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Give us an unpleasant pay bill to support your work. A lot more asking.
Yeah, I
Maybe
know.
it's something we'll look into.
I just feel bad asking people for
But
money.
here's the thing, and I get it, but a lot of people are asking, and we're not asking them.
That's true.
It
Well,
would be something that's just
so
there,
right now, like I know like some of the things are not available in Kenya, but right
and
now
that's
like
the problem.
there's
Yeah.
the channel membership that's not available in Kenya, but like that anyone outside of Kenya can actually join the channel by like just going under
Like
this
so
video,
many people
click
are
on the
doing that.
join button. You can do that. If you're in Kenya and you have an account on Patreon, we have a Patreon account. It's actually the first comment up top. It's pinned up top. Support us by joining our Patreon. So we have Patreon there that you can join. We also, if you go on our channel, on the channel banner up top to the right, there's also my PayPal account that you can do donation there as well directly on PayPal. That's available worldwide. But no, we don't have M-Pesa. And I understand that like 61% of our audience is from Kenya. It's just I don't even know. Like I didn't even know I could just get a tel number.
Yeah, I thought you had to be a business, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, we could register. We haven't registered, or, anyways.
Yeah.
It's called Mbuzi. Am I saying that right?
Imbuzi?
Mbuzi instead of Mbuzi.
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 Mbuzi?
I don't know. The
Am I saying it right now? Mbuzi?
Watch for it and see. Who's the best dancer? Dave. By far. I only dance until
I'm not like I don't dance. Like
No,
I
neither of us
I don't
dance.
care about dancing kind of thing.
No, we dance to like have fun. We don't dance for aesthetics. What type of government do you use back in Canada? Our province is headed by a governor. So there's the Prime Minister of Canada, and then each province has their
own prime minister.
no. They have their oh my goodness, what is the word I'm looking for? It's not Prime Minister.
Well, it is in Quebec.
Okay, it's not in Nova Scotia. Premier.
Okay, whatever.
That's not Prime Minister
Premier.
though.
But yeah, so basically like we have a federal government and then provincial governments. So every province has their own government structure, and then we have the country structure, which is the federal government that is the umbrella government.
Someone send him a voice message on how to pronounce it.
Thank you.
That's a good
I'll
one.
check that out later.
Another French reply from the same person.
Where? Let's
Top.
see it. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay. Do you consider buying a BMW at the BMW dealership?
There's a
In
BMW.
Kenya?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's that one
But it's
African.
You would be terrified to drive that car.
I would
in Kenya.
never drive a BMW. I would
Just
never
because of the
drive
traffic.
anything expensive here. Matatus drive like crazy.
Yeah.
There's just like the condition, not the condition of the road. Like the condition of the road, like in town is really not that bad. But when you leave Nairobi, like condition of the road are not very good. Plus, we really like doing safaris, and I wouldn't do safaris in an M235 like that. That's not possible. So no, I will keep the Land Rover while we're here for sure.
Do you guys have pet names for each other? No, normally like it's just like Babe the standard. Although there's a new one.
Pop-Tart?
we saw it on was it a movie show?
Yeah.
And I really like it.
And then I started to
It's
call
just
it
funny.
Pop-Tart sometimes.
It suits us.
Yeah.
How come we don't wear wedding rings? So we actually do. Because of
It's because I work out.
I was gonna say we go to the gym and we take them off because we don't want to damage them. So half the time we just forget to put them back on. Like mine's actually upstairs, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Back in Canada, we used to have basically silicone rings for the gym, and that would be what you wear. And I wore mine to work all the time. But where I was a nurse back in Canada, when I would take my glove off, the ring would stretch and come off too.
Yeah.
So we've busted a lot of rings. We need to figure out how to get those back.
Yeah, because basically, like every day, I take my ring off because as soon as you take a barbell, like first of all, it's very like it's not comfortable to like hold a barbell with a ring. Plus, it scratches the ring a lot.
Yeah.
So I always take it out, take it off my finger, and then I always forget to. Normally, I'm gonna wear it for a day. It's
Forget it
gonna
for
be
a
like in
day.
the gym for 3 days, put it back on for 2
Yeah.
days, leave it in the gym for a week. Like it's just not very consistent.
Yeah.
But Tracy's wedding ring is very nice because it's a Disney ring.
It is a Disney.
I actually bought her a real Disney ring.
I
It's
know.
not like a cheap plastic
No.
ring, like it's a real full-on like wedding
It's a
ring.
Tinkerbell ring.
But it's Disney.
It's just got
It's the
stars
Disney
on the
collection.
side. Yeah, anyways. Look it up if you want. What's the weirdest encounter we've had in Kenya?
Weirdest? Nothing weird.
Nothing. Yeah.
Like most people that come to us, normally they're very nice.
Yeah. There hasn't really been like a weird. I guess it isn't anything. Oh, I just remembered. Last weekend? You're not gonna think about it because your mind's not there. Frog in the toilet?
Oh yeah, that was a weird encounter.
I would say that falls under that category.
Yeah. Well, you guys saw it like if you follow me on TikTok or even on Instagram.
Yeah.
I posted on both platforms. Like we have like
A frog. It wasn't big.
a medium-sized frog
A normal sized frog.
living in
our
the
toilet.
toilet. So Tracy was like, yeah.
I was like, get that out of here. Okay.
Tracy was like pre-flushing after the fact, like after the scene that.
You only have
she was
because it lived
pre-flushing.
up above, so I'm like, all I could picture is
It
me
was
sitting down to
living
pee and it
inside.
like.
You know where the
bleh.
water comes from? It was living inside the lid. So basically, every time you were flushing, it would
come up.
fall, swim back up, and then climb back into its thing. So anyway, I caught it and put it outside.
Someone said that absolutely false. There's never been a McDonald's in Kenya.
No.
I don't know.
I
It's
saw
only
an
one
ar-
person, so I don't know.
Yeah, I actually saw a full-on article from a very reliable website saying that a McDonald's opened somewhere in Nairobi in 2017 and closed like within like 12 months of opening.
Yeah.
So.
Someone said, we want to donate to you. You never asked, so don't worry. And that's kind of where we're starting to feel about it. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Tracy, how long can you stay without taking wine? We only drink a bottle of wine on like Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
And you guys got the life.
Exactly.
Or sometimes, not gonna lie, throughout the week I might have like a glass if I'm taking like an hour to make a good meal. It's just like, I don't know.
No.
No, you're more
Just-
strict on it.
Yeah, just on Saturday. And I mean, like, I've never drank that much in my life.
So back home, we never stored wine in the house, like, ever. And here we, like, always have a bottle in the house, which is very rare for us.
Whoa,
It's
can
M
you just like,
Buzzy.
I'm 72 and I love watching your channel.
Oh,
If
that's amazing!
that's true, I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Have you ever appreciated it? No, we have not.
No, but I bet a freaking Northern White Rhino watched the video. Nobody watches that video, but I really love
That
it.
is true. Yes, you said Mbuzi right this time. It's Mbuzi.
Mbuzi.
Tracy, slow down with the biscuits. I'm sorry. What's one annoying habit that Kenyans have?
The what?
What's one annoying habit that Kenyans have? So we come on a different time frame. I would say that bothers me a little bit.
Time frame? Like, not respecting, like, timing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in Canada,
Right
like,
now, I just.
we're used to
carry
it now. But like when we first arrived, like for me, I'm late if I'm not 15 minutes early.
Yeah.
And here it's like 11 and they show up at 1.
Or 5.
Or never.
Or never. So.
It's just, again, it's just a difference thing. Like I was not brought up that way.
Somebody told me, like, when we first arrived, they're like, oh, if I have an appointment at 11, normally 11 is when I jump in the
I
shower.
heard that too, yes! And I'm like, I can't, like, I would be stressing. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes 15 minutes beforehand if I don't count on traffic, like.
But, you know, Kenya is pole.
But you know what? And that's something we've come to now, like, respect and love. We don't feel guilty now for 15 minutes late somewhere
No.
because it's just the way it is.
Especially with the traffic, it's just, there you go. That's what it is.
Yeah. I'm 47 and I think your channel is amazing. Thank you very much. Again, Tracy, slow down on the biscuits. I think they're trying to tell me something.
How's the death of like Prince Philip honored in Canada? I have no clue. Like,
It was just, from my understanding,
I
it was
don't
just
know.
yesterday anyway, so I don't think there's any.
I'm sure there's going to be something because
Oh,
like,
yeah.
we're part of the Commonwealth, but at the same time, like, I'm not somebody that follows the monarchy. Like, you know, but.
Sorry, watching from Melbourne, Australia, 4 a.m. Props to you for like 4 a.m. I don't know if you're working or anything, but like.
If you're just up, do a good bit.
BMW or Mercedes? I already know the answer.
BMW all the way.
A house tour? Make it like
So-
a sneak peek at the end,
Yes,
maybe?
so many people are asking about like a house tour video, but we're just like, we're a travel channel. Like every time I do something that's not in a hotel or a camp, it gets 0 views, even though it's super cool. So like, if I just do a house tour, like nobody's
I'm
gonna
not
care.
gonna lie, I've watched a lot of YouTubers back in like the States and in Canada, and a lot haven't done house tours just because they feel the risk of exposing themselves, like this is their safe space. I'd be lying if that didn't cross my mind. Like, I think no matter where you live, it's just a risk. I mean, I don't mind showing the inside of a house, but it's not really a, I don't know.
Here's my couch.
Yeah, like,
Here's
because
my
we moved
TV.
here with nothing, there's not much here. Like,
No.
it's not a fully extravagant house.
I have a gym and this couch.
Yeah, bedroom upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, so someone said Kenya wildlife will come for you. I don't know what that means.
they're gonna eat me?
Sorry, I'm reaching the ones that you answered. That's why I try some amazing smoothing ideas or cocktails. So you pretty much have a smoothie. If you're home, you have a smoothie every day, pretty much. Yeah.
Very often, yeah.
Yeah. Do you love a good smoothie? It's called African time.
Yeah, African time is a thing here for sure.
Yeah. Have you adjusted to Nairobi traffic as in 2 lanes by day, 165 lanes by night?
That is so true.
Oh my goodness. Like,
yeah, I drive like a Kenyan now.
he does. It freaks me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I have to close my eyes. But yes, we have come across a couple situations where we have been the ones that followed a matatu on the
I'm
side
like,
of
you
the
know
road.
what, like I overtake people all the time, I drive into the ditches, like, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. But not only there's a good reason. It's just in Canada it wouldn't be accepted.
Oh my god. No, you would get a ticket, they would tow your car and like
lose your license for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, it's so different. Yeah.
It's gonna be a challenge to go back to Canada and drive like normally. Like stop at a red light.
Okay, not only that, but like, so I don't drive here. I think it's gonna be not weird when I start driving again, but first, I don't know.
You drove to the national park the other day.
It's true. To be honest, in in Amboseli, I almost asked you to drive in the park because the park was really easy to drive in. So I almost, just to make myself feel like I can still drive.
On our way to Stargazer, she drove for about a kilometer while I was flying the drone.
It is true. And my only thought was, please don't make me stop on a hill because it's in a rough standard.
Yeah.
I can drive standard, but I mean, I'm not perfect.
And that's a 1994 standard. It's
that clutch is, you roll a lot.
Yeah.
How's your 4x4 car doing? So we kind of just talked about it. It's doing okay. Couple little tweaks as usual. Like every week our windows are messed up. But
It's more electronic, but like mechanically, like it's doing well.
oh yeah, like it hasn't fully failed us in a bad situation. We've been in okay spots.
And we drive a lot too, so. No,
Yeah, and we drive to our destination. We rarely fly, so like does well.
It's been good.
Yeah. And you should do a group adventure trip with some of your Kenyan friends. Eventually, yes. Right now with COVID, I'm not gonna lie, we are kind of playing it on a little bit of the safer side, and we don't want to break any rules. And we feel like if we were to do a trip, no matter of anyone's opinion on COVID, we want rules to still be respected, and we feel like it's just our
We're here for a
personal
while,
view
so
on it.
no rush.
Yeah, exactly. Watching from Rwanda, what's your best Kenyan experience so far?
There's so many.
Boy and Starbucks.
But just like
I know their destination.
Yeah, but just like safaris in general.
The
like,
first time we went to Nairobi National Park.
Yeah, we were blown away when we saw
Zebras.
Nairobi National Park. Zebras.
The first time we drove into Giraffe Manor and saw a Pumbaa, yes, I call them Pumbas. I almost cried.
Yeah.
I was like, this is our life. Like, you mean I can just drive 45 minutes and see animals? Like, what?
Yeah. I'm still like, every time we go on a safari, like we're still blown away. Like for
Everyone's
us,
like,
it's so far from what we know to just see an elephant.
And that's the thing, a lot of the guides, once they realize that we live here, they're like, oh, so you want to see like the lions and the cheetahs? And we're like,
No,
like
I
I'm not an elephant.
I still like giraffes.
I mean, that's cool if we see them, but like, we're still like lucky to think that this is basically in our backyard type thing. Like,
Yeah. And by the way, stay posted because tomorrow's video, like, and the following Wednesday as well, like lots of leopards for some reason.
Yeah,
we got lucky.
We've seen more leopards than cheetahs or lions.
Well, not in numbers, but in sightings.
Yeah.
In sightings, we saw more leopards than we saw lions, which is very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yep.
Someone says, I do love the pole in Kenya. Very relaxing.
Oh yeah, that's true, especially on the coast.
Yeah.
Pole
I believe now we see where Hakuna Matata comes from.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It means no worry.
Oh,
The rest.
the Kenya wildlife thing was a joke from the frog.
Oh.
I got it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't kill it. We set it free.
Yeah. You guys can see it on my Instagram. Like I caught it in a glass.
Yeah.
And I just put it outside.
This is a cool one. It came up last time and I want you to do it, but we kind of forgot. What's your love language, each one of you? So, I basically know yours even though you've never done it. Like your acts of service or personal touch. Like you appreciate more if I make you things.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Than if I were to be like, come give me a kiss.
100%.
And mine is touch. Like I need attention. That sounds really bad. I don't mean it like that. But I mean like, if he's editing all week, like it comes to the weekend, and I'm like, okay, like we need a night, put the phone down, put the thing down, like let's just spend quality. That's what it is. Quality time is what it's called.
For me, it's like making food.
No, absolutely. He would appreciate that. Like it shows love if I were to meal prep his foods for work.
100%.
And I hate doing it, but I know you
I hate doing it too.
way,
Yeah.
so I do it. Like your love languages don't have to mash up, which is why you have to compromise. That's what you gotta do. Personal challenge for Tracy driving along the Nairobi streets. Not that brave. Being stuck on some of the hills.
Actually, I'm not that brave. I don't want her to mess up my Land Rover.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
It's the only one I have.
Do you coming across English words Kenyan use that you would not use in the context or just not use? Example, in Canada they say truck, and for me, when I look to find the truck, I actually see a lorry.
What? Okay.
Basically saying like, do Kenyans use English words wrong?
I don't think so.
No, but I would just say with any language, some things come across more literal.
I don't have any specific example.
No, I can't think of something off the top of my head. But I know sometimes if we explain something, it comes across a little bit different and a little bit more literal. What did you ask for the other day? I feel like it was bubbly water and I ordered a Coke or something, but just the way it came, like I don't know what it was. But no, I wouldn't say majorly. I would say just with any language barrier, if the English is not great.
I don't have any specific example, but like for example, like the in Kenya the English that is used is the British English, which is very different than the Canadian English, even though we're under the Commonwealth umbrella. So like there's a lot of words that are used in Kenya that I know but would never use.
Yeah.
I don't have a specific example now.
I can't think of something off the top of my head either. Yeah.
Like they say like petrol station. For me, it's a gas station.
Yeah, same.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's because of British.
Starting to rain.
Starting to rain. Can you guys hear it? Because if so, like that's very annoying and we're sorry.
It's not that loud yet. It should be okay.
It's coming.
What's your opinion on Kenyan money? I don't think I have an opinion.
Kenyan money. It's money.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I don't know either. Oh, okay. I meant like trouser versus pants. A Kenyan would not say pants. We say trousers.
Oh,
so basically trousers is British. That's where we're coming from. Saying like petrol versus gas. What's another one?
There's a lot, but I just can't.
Yeah.
Think
I don't know. Yeah.
But yeah, it's mainly because like all the words that Kenyans are using, I understand what they mean.
Yeah.
But it's not something I would say.
It's just a different. Yeah.
It's the same
It's
language.
like same in Canada. If you were to go to Newfoundland, they're gonna call everything very different.
Yeah, and Peter is right. Why would you call a liquid gas? 100%. But
we call it gas.
In Canada, in the US, it's a gas station. You put gas in your car, and you're 100% that it's petrol. It is. It's a petrol station. I get it, but it's not something we say.
Yeah. Oh, they mean by how the money looks.
Yeah, trash can versus bin.
I'd say trash can.
Yeah.
It's funny how we can't think of them off the top of our head, but then when people say them, we're like, oh yeah, that is like.
But it's not something I pick on because I understand what they say. It's just I wouldn't say that word.
Yeah. Yeah. There was one I saw here. Oh, for the money one, they mean by how it looks. I mean, every country has a different looking currency, so I wouldn't say it.
Any money that doesn't look like the United States is pretty to me.
That is true.
Like Kenyan
US
like
is very
different,
like the same
different
color.
sizes, different colors and everything. Like it's just like Canadian money. It's like colorful. Can you guys like hear the rain? I feel like I need to speak
someone said,
super
is it
loud.
raining? I feel like I'm yelling. Let it rain. I'll keep it straight. Like, is it too loud? Like we're kind of yelling right now,
like
but
we're
like
yelling.
yeah, they can hear it.
But is it
Right now.
bad? Yeah.
I'm screaming.
No, I'm not saying that yours.
Okay. Would we bring our families to Kenya? Yes. So like, hopefully soon they'll get vaccinated, and then they'll be able to come over as long as Kenya lifts the international.
Not Kenya, Canada.
Okay, so they can come here, but if they go back, they have to pay thousands of dollars and just not.
Even with the vaccine, they still need to quarantine Canada, which doesn't make sense, but
Yeah. Oh, football versus soccer. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
No. That's the one example that we would say. We say in Canada we say soccer too. In Europe they say soccer as well. Only
They say football.
no, they say football.
They
Yeah,
say
that's
football.
true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's because in Canada football is football and soccer is
What do they
soccer.
call football in Europe?
they just don't call it because it's not a thing. It's like rugby kind of thing, but
No, but rugby's another sport.
I know I'm saying it's similar to rugby.
I know, but like, dang.
Yeah.
That would just be the most Kenyan thing. Bringing equals lights out. It's true.
If we lose power, you'll see. We're probably
Fries,
gonna lose
chips.
power. Yeah, exactly. We
Yeah.
say fries, they say chips.
Yeah, that actually here you guys say chips,
Yeah.
and we say fries.
Yeah.
Because I asked for chips once to get fries, I was like, oh, okay.
Miles versus and kilometer. No.
Miles are only in the United States.
Yeah,
the United
that's
States is the only country that still uses like yards, miles, gallon. The rest of the world is like on the metric system.
Shout your lungs out. We're trying.
In Swedish, soccer means sugar.
Faucet and tap.
Yeah, faucet and tap.
Yeah.
Pounds versus kilo. Yeah, we use. No, 'cause
No,
in
okay.
England they use stones.
Yes, we use
What the hell is a stone? It's
We-
14 pounds. It's so random.
We use pounds. The medical system uses kilograms, even though it's within the same country. Because I can't write pounds down. I have to write kilograms, so I have to.
That's weird.
Yeah.
And
Because
it's-
most meds are based off per kilogram.
but it's not as weird as a stone.
No, it's Australian.
No, it's British.
No, it's Australian.
No, it's British.
It's Australian.
British. Tracy's googling it because she doesn't believe me. You're gonna feel so dumb.
You can't. Okay, no, you can't write that like that. Are stones Australian? No. Say who uses stones.
Okay.
Stone unit. Just put stone unit.
Stone unit. You guys are along for the ride in this one. Yeah, but it doesn't say where. Okay, English, but it is Australian
no,
as well.
No,
Yes.
no.
Would you listen? The girl I follow from Australia who does like fitness stuff is always in stones. Always. I lost 2 stones.
Because she's probably British.
No, she is. No. Let's see.
Anyway,
Emily Sky. She always uses stones.
okay, but she's a one and only because I'm telling you, no. Okay, guys, anyone from Australia? Do you guys use stones?
Like I lost 2 stones
No.
because I have them on a Facebook page.
Here, UK,
It probably originated there.
and it's only used in the UK. Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to our comments so they don't have to like this.
Yeah. Anyway, all that to say, UK.
What sports? I played rugby in high school. I like rugby.
When I go to the gym, I don't play any sport.
So it's the same as a rock. Yeah, no, what we're saying is that stone is actually the unit of measurement of weight in the UK. Like one stone, I think, is 14 pounds. Tracy, okay, we're over this.
No, I don't need to figure it out.
No, like, let's do this instead. There's people. Tracy, shut down your phone.
We need to plug your phone back in. Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Celsius.
No, Celsius for temperature outside. Fahrenheit.
For
For
pools.
ovens.
And pools.
For some reason. That is so weird, but yeah, in Canada,
Temperature outside is Celsius, but if you preheat something
It's
or
Fahrenheit.
a pool, it's Fahrenheit, which doesn't make sense. Like, somebody would tell me like the temperature of water in Celsius, and I'd be like, Is that cold?
Yeah, no, that's true. But tell us the temperature outside, Nick. Get it.
I know I like my water at around 80, 85 degrees
I
Fahrenheit.
like this one. Tracy, which of your partner's achievements are you most proud of? I wouldn't say achievement, I would say mentality, the fact that when he puts his mind to something, you do it. Yeah. No, but not necessarily just literally, like, you will find the research, you will, like, he's very committed.
I'm easy to motivate.
Yeah, like YouTube, a year ago, when you put your mind to it, here we are a year later. To be honest, I was skeptical at first, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm still skeptical. Like, we're still losing a lot of money.
We built a good community. Okay, let's see.
BMW, Ben. BMW all the way.
What music do you both like? Country and
And
Disney.
Disney.
Yeah. Do you consider going to a live rugby game or football game? I mean, I would go to a rugby game.
I would.
Football, I mean, I went in high school. It's not my favorite, just because it was a thing to do. Tracy is dead.
How do I find using it? Besa, I explained it earlier in the live, but I hate M-Pesa. It's not good. It's too slow, and I don't get cash back like on my credit card and stuff. So I'm really not a fan of M-Pesa. I understand the purpose of it and the reason why it's so popular in Kenya, but I don't like it. Have you guys got any Kenyan names? A lot of people gave us different types of Kenyan names. I think I'm Simba. I like it. What?
Mine starts with a W, I think. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Wimba. When are we gonna go to Kisumu? I really don't know. Weren't we in Kisumu not so long ago?
Kisumu, we have to fly to. Thought you have to, but it's really far away. It's
We've
where
never
everyone's
been?
from.
Oh.
I don't know the personality one, to be honest. From the fact that, like, I've never looked at it. I don't really know what it means, to be honest. But it's something I'll look into.
Now I'm Kinani. I'm not sure what that means. You should visit. Yeah. Lake Victoria is definitely on our list because it looks freaking beautiful, but just not yet because we can't go right now.
Yeah, that's true. Mine is what area? I do remember that. A lot of like the YouTube comments came through on that.
What is it? Does that mean something? The internet speed it's much slower here, but it's still good enough. Like right now we're streaming live and it's still working pretty fine, I think. So it's not too bad.
Why do we eat dinner so early? When he's home, a lot of times we forget to eat lunch.
Whatever.
You eat post-workout meal, which is usually at like.
Eggs, toast, and everything around like 12:30.
Okay, I forget to eat lunch. So we normally
But not just that, like eating late, like Kenyans do, is a very European thing. In North America, we eat supper around like 6, 5:30, 6.
But if we go over supper, or if we're having a fancy supper or like friends over, then we eat around like 6:30, even 7:30.
7, yeah. But
It's just us. We eat when we're hungry. Because that's the thing. Like Dave usually will eat supper at like 5:30, but then he actually eats like a bedtime meal at like 8:30.
Yeah.
So we eat a lot.
Yeah.
Well, you eat a lot.
Yeah.
I do.
But like eating a heavy supper just before going to bed, like
I don't like it. I can't sleep.
Yeah.
It sounds weird, but it's true.
Yeah, it's very European. We're not European, so.
Oh, I like this one. Why is the channel called Dave Manning? So, he originally started the channel back in the beginning of 2020 January. At that time, I was not on it. I was not a part of it just because.
a little bit, but
Yeah, but more so because I was very uncomfortable in front of a camera. And I started slowly, and then when things started to pick up, we realized that it was Dave Manning, but everything's already kind of been registered under that name.
yeah.
Everything's kind of been branded into that name, so at this point, we'll maybe change it if we're big enough. But right now we're kind of going up, so we're just gonna let it be as it is.
It's going well Dave Manny's delicious.
Yeah.
Well,
And Dave
let's-
Manny's actually his name.
Yeah.
So that's why I get called Manny a lot, but I'm actually Tracy.
Yeah, a lot of people think that it's Dave and Manny, but no, Dave Manny is just me. Just me.
Just Dave. Yeah.
That's my name.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people are saying like, oh, the channel should be like the Mannies or something like that, and yeah, like it'd be cool, but
Yeah, I think
Just-
eventually we would change. We put something in the Manny's. Patreon.
Patreon is actually the
That is true. We did put Patreon in the Manny's.
Our Teespring stores also dash the Mannies.
Okay.
I try to
That's a
put the
couple.
Mannies from now on. Again, I think if we have new things, but I mean like we have our own like we don't have like a common social media account. Like she has her Instagram, like the _ Trace _
Yeah.
Manny. I have my own the _ Dave _ Manny.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
And I didn't start mine until literally like probably 4 months.
yeah,
ago.
because I told her like you should have.
And like I had
A
a
lot of
private
people were
one just
asking.
for like my family and everything, and I
Yeah.
didn't want to confuse the two, just because I have a lot of personal photos on that.
Yeah.
So I decided to create a new one that was public and everything, and
Yeah.
I did. And
A lot of people ask, so like I mean, I
Yeah.
was like mine as well.
Yeah.
We consider having children in the future. Yes, 2. We're just waiting to move back in Canada to have kids, and the main reason is just because we want to have kids with our family around. Having the
Yeah.
kids be like with the grandpa, grandma, and everything. It's just
Yeah.
Fast learners. Is it Dave or David? It's David, but everyone calls me Dave. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
just-
why you'll hear me call him David, because
Yeah, you're the only.
I just-
she's
I
the
don't
only
call
one
him
that calls
Dave.
me David.
it's true. Your friends, family, all of them.
Everyone calls me David.
But I don't nickname people. Like
Yeah.
I've never done that. My nickname for you is just Babe.
Yeah.
I only use his name if I have to get his
Yeah.
attention.
It's so weird because when she actually calls me Dave, I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah, it is. Because at first I was trying to on the vlog because it just was.
Yeah.
I found one here. Would it be good if McDonald's came to Kenya? I miss McDonald's, so I'm gonna say yes, but I don't know how well it would do.
Well, the thing is like McDonald's is different in every country.
That's
Right?
true.
So the McDonald's we have in Canada wouldn't be the McDonald's that we would
No.
have here in Kenya.
I like that about McDonald's though.
Yeah, but normally they have like they have items that are like the same. Like McDonald's fries are pretty much the same all over the world. So
I have to answer that.
Dowry.
no. So in
Who's the other
Canada,
Kenyan?
dowries are not a thing. So it's actually the opposite. Like for example, like her dad paid for a wedding.
It's an old tradition that the bride's
yeah, and the-
family actually pays for
And
the
it's
wedding.
it's
They would
very it's very popular in the Western culture. I would say it's the same in the States and everything. Normally, the father of the bride would normally cover for the wedding. It's not a 100% thing at all.
No.
A lot of people
Just
pay for
put
their
forth
own wedding,
an amount.
but it's like it's an old tradition kind of thing. Where
Like
here-
I'm a family of 3 girls, and like it was carried through like the same amount, if that makes sense. Because things change over time.
Yeah.
But the same amount through every wedding.
Yeah. So every culture is different. I think is it in India where it's the opposite? The father of the bride needs to pay dowries to the husband's family. I think it's in
I think
India.
so, but I could be very
So
wrong.
every culture has like different
Yeah.
stuff.
Do you guys miss your friends in Canada sometime? Absolutely. Like, we're human. This is the furthest I've ever been away from friends and family. Furthest you have lived, but you didn't really live close to your friends and family when you met me.
No, but I was close to them like before.
Absolutely, yeah. Of course we do. Old Tele. Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you guys at Old Tele. Yeah, we'll
Is
be
it
there.
June? Yeah, June. Yeah, we'll be there in June. We can't wait. Like we've been wanting to
I
go there
know.
for a while.
Yeah,
So,
even before, yeah. What's one thing we love doing together? Honestly, travel.
100%.
This is something that, for us together, has united us and been a passion that we both enjoy. Because we both have very different things we enjoy separately.
Yeah.
But this is a common.
Do you think it would be good if McDonald's came to Kenya? I mean, like you guys already have like KFC and Domino's, so I mean, I
You
don't
know,
see
but
what
here, yeah.
I don't see what the difference would be. But I like McDonald's. I mean,
Yeah.
McDonald's junk food, 100%. But McDonald's is the better junk food. Like they do have healthy option that other that Domino's and KFC don't have.
Yeah.
So
And
McDonald's
did you
can be
say
junk food, but
Oh yeah.
yeah.
But that's the thing though, like I'm sorry, but you get an egg McMuffin at McDonald's and
Yeah.
you're gonna so when we talk about macros, like the calories and the protein and everything, it's just as good as if you were to make it at home.
Yeah. It's just
Like,
convenient to get at McDonald's.
Fully cracked
There's-
egg, nothing
There's
else.
a lot of very healthy option at
You
McDonald's.
just need to know.
McDonald's still has a very bad reputation as a junk food restaurant, and
But
don't
they've
get me wrong,
changed.
it is like 75% of 80%
Yeah,
of their
yeah,
food is garbage. But they have like grilled chicken option, egg whites,
Yeah.
low fat cheese. They have a lot of like actually healthy options.
Yeah. I like this one. How long did it take for y'all to understand our thick Kenyan accent? I'm not gonna lie, sometimes we still do struggle. You guys have a very thick accent, but I would say between the two of us, like you guys are,
Yeah,
We're getting
it's not
better.
bad.
no.
Yeah.
It's like even, again, Newfoundland. You can't understand Newfoundland.
No.
I can because I have a cousin Newfoundland.
I understand some people in Kenya more than I understand some people in Canada. So
Did you guys
We're
go
good.
to Saruni Samburu? Yes, the video will actually be out
tomorrow, I just finished editing it like just before doing this live. So
Yeah.
it's a pretty good one. It's very long. It's 32 minutes. So
It's one of our longest ones we've ever done.
it's the longest one, I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah.
hang on tight.
What's my favorite meal?
McDonald's, Starbucks, McDonald's.
Okay, McDonald's would win overall, but Starbucks drinks are great.
Yeah, we
Just
tried.
because McDonald's put in their McCafe, that now has great lattes.
We Nyama Choma, we tried that. Ugali, we tried that too. We tried almost like all the Kenyan dishes. Like, we've been left and right.
Yeah. Do you live in a human-sized Mickey and Minnie Mouse costume? Would you live?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, we were Mr. and Mrs. Incredible for Halloween,
Yeah.
so there's that.
In Disneyland.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah, that was cool.
Is it true that healthcare in Canada is free?
Yeah.
Okay, it's free. You just pay like a very, very small premium off your pay for your plan. It's very, very okay.
In your plan.
So my healthcare plan at work, I pay about like
See, Quebec is free.
$25. Because there's different plans. That's the thing. So I pay about $25 every 2 weeks for my healthcare plan that gives me everything free except meds. I have to pay a little bit. Just on yours when I'm out of yours.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, it's free.
Yeah, overall concept. 32 minutes is a short video.
Well, we'll see. Normally, like, and I'll do a poll tomorrow about it, but like, I'm still trying to find like the sweet spot. Because when I do a video that's like 10 minutes, people are like, that's too short. When I do a video that's 30 minutes, people are like, that's too long.
Some people, majority actually still.
Yeah, but like, I mean, like, you know,
Yeah.
when I do a half an hour video, normally the average duration, like the average watch time is about 50%, which is 50 minutes, which is very good, but I'm kind of wasting my time making those long videos. Maybe I should take that video and put it in 2 or something.
That's so true. It's not free. It's paid with the tax money, and
Oh yeah, 100%.
It is
100%.
like
You know, like
yeah.
in Kenya, most people don't pay taxes. In Canada, we pay a crazy amount of
And it's
tax.
gonna increase now with COVID.
Oh yeah. In Canada, like we almost pay 50% tax.
I would lose 40% off of my paycheck.
Yeah. So like if you make $100,000 a year, well now you're making 50 in your pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, you lose a lot.
Yeah. Well, you don't lose it. Like you see where it
No,
goes.
I know, but yeah. Anyways. Sweet spot is like 20 minutes or 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, that's what I
fair.
think.
Yeah. We happen to get to a place, and if we're there for like 2-3 days, we overtake things. I do think there's a lot of
Yeah.
wasted footage on it.
But I always structure the video the same way. Normally the first 24 hours is gonna be long and in depth, and the following 2 days at some point, if it's our third safari, is gonna be very like choppy and quick kind of thing.
Yeah. Are you terrified of snakes? I am.
She
yes.
is.
Yeah, a lot of people are skeptical about Africa. What has our view changed? Just that there's, honestly, I'll say everything changed.
I mean, there's just, it's exactly what I thought and completely
different from what I thought. The thing is like what you see is what you get. Like, you know, like it looks exactly like what I had in mind in a way before coming here, but it's everything you don't see. Like all those amazing
Your
places.
national parks, your camps, your
Well,
lodges,
just like those
your malls, 2 rivers.
malls, those amazing restaurants,
Yeah,
Diani Beach,
yeah.
like
Like what they show, I would still be as accurate, but
minimal.
it's still a different part of Kenya.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
yes. You like Subway. If you're talking about sandwiches, yes.
Yeah.
If you're talking about underground train, I mean it's practical.
Kenya, no tax. What are you saying? We've talked to a lot of people who just don't.
Yeah, so basically
There
like
is.
there is tax, but I mean like on a salary, like if you work for a big company, normally your taxes are going to be deducted straight from your salary. But if you work directly for someone or whatever, normally those people are not paying taxes.
Yeah, and it's not that they're not
And-
supposed to. It just is trying to be enforced. From
Yeah.
our
And the overall like taxation on goods is extremely low here compared
yeah.
to Canada.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. What software? Final Cut Pro.
Yeah, Final Cut Pro. It's just so user friendly. Like that's why I really like it.
Yeah, you do really like.
Do we plan on traveling with the SGR to the coast? Probably not. I mean, like flying to the coast is not much more expensive than the SGR, and it's just so much more convenient. Rather beach or bush? Bush, 100%. Like we were saying earlier, like Kenyan beaches are one of the most beautiful beaches we've ever seen in the world. But at the same time, a beach is a beach. You can go to the beach anywhere in the world. But safaris, so it's very, very unique to Kenya. So
How much is an avocado in Canada?
about 300 Kenyan shillings.
40 shillings, 300 shillings.
Yeah, it's about 300 Canadian shillings in Canada to get one avocado, and trust me, they're half the size, so very, very expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, someone said McDonald's isn't amazing because you can't get organic food. And a lot of grocery stores in Canada is not organic food.
No.
Organic food, let's say, okay, I just said like 300 shillings for an avocado. An organic avocado in Canada, let's go 600 shillings.
No. 4. Anyway. Well, that's like organic only means like no pesticides, right? And a lot, trust me, like a lot of organic food in Kenya is not organic. There it is.
Okay, but there's more here than there is in Canada.
Yeah, like the only true organic that I believe is organic is everything that comes from a garden, because I know, because I made it.
All right.
Cliff, yes, 100%. Okay, Tracy wants
It's
to
10
leave.
o'clock. No, it's just in 3
It's
hours.
always Tracy that wants to leave. Always. It was.
Wow.
If you guys were here at the same time, you remember the same thing.
It's just 3 hours. I feel like everyone else is like.
It's almost 200 people.
Okay.
No, that's good. No, that's true. It's almost
We
10
gotta
o'clock.
watch our video for tomorrow. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh yeah, that's true because we get uploaded.
Yeah.
No.
And we get
We got things to do and it's late.
and we get a book where we go tomorrow.
It's past our bedtime. We're in bed by 9:30.
That's true. That's true. Any plan to buy land in Kenya? No, just because like we're not planning on staying here forever.
Yeah.
Just because we like being here, but at the same time, like we want to go back to Canada at some point to just be with our family and friends and everything. Right?
Yeah.
Life is still in Canada, even though we love it here.
Yeah.
Ever thought of writing the tattoos? Not really. I have my own car. I don't know why I would go risk my life in a
I'm a
tattoo.
little. Yeah. They're very.
They drive like crazy. I'm scared of the tattoos.
They do drive.
Yeah. Have you been to Naivasha, Great Rift Valley? Yes and yes. Oh, the Great Rift Valley Lodge. No, but we've been to Naivasha and we heard about that lodge and it does look very nice.
Yeah.
The forest, zip line, yes, we want to try that for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
That's it. That's it.
We gotta do a little bit of work before we go.
yeah, we gotta watch our video for tomorrow. Make sure you don't want to miss tomorrow's video. It's a very good one, even though it's 32 minutes. I'm sorry about that. It's a very long video, but I swear it's very, very nice. It's it's in Suruli Samburu.
Yeah.
A little spoiler alert there. So make sure you watch that tomorrow. It's gonna be good. If you didn't watch our Stargazer video, it's really worth it. The one from
That's our
Saturday.
number 2, just because it is a very unique and amazing tasting spot. It would be number one, but it's still a very classic steak.
Yeah, it was so nice to be circular, but still.
But Starbeds honestly is number two. Like,
And
we
it would
have
be
the best sleep of our lives.
as term of
Amazing.
in term of unique stay, Starbed would be my number one.
Yeah.
So here's the link if you want to watch this next.
Oh, we were gonna show you the Mickey thing.
Oh yeah. But okay, but before I show you my Mickeys, you guys need to start liking this video. Like. So like this video and I'll go show you our Disney stuff.
And show them the Mickey Mouse collection we sat there.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to take you with. Are you coming?
Well, I can't be in front, but yeah.
Okay. So if you go here, what do we have here? No, we don't have we don't really have Mickey stuff.
Let's explain these. So these cases, we actually, when we first started traveling, his father buys shot glasses from every place that he's traveled. So David kind of took that on, and we kind of did our own little collection. Some of them are majorly just his, like on his own travel, but we have quite a few that we've collected ourselves.
Yeah. So here you have some of my Mickey stuff. I do like cars, so I bought this in Disney World and I love it. And I have a lot of like different Mickey shots and stuff. Get some more Mickey. We bought that one in Paris. So that's pretty cool. Otherwise, here, we got a Mickey here. We got some Mickeys like everywhere. We got a Mickey here on the wall. We actually bought that one in Disneyland. Did we buy it in Disneyland? Yeah, so we bought that in Disneyland. If you go, all my supplements. There's like the Mickey one. That's a not a pretzel maker. It's what is it? Popcorn. What else do we have?
We have a Mickey and frozen waffle maker.
Oh yeah, we do have that too.
That's put away somewhere. I don't know.
What else do we have? I feel like we have more.
Our cushions up on our bed.
Yeah, we have those cushions too, but we have some more on our bed as well.
What did they say? Home and Be Our Guest, which is Disney.
Do we have anything else? I feel like we have.
No, because the other stuff's Legos, which is in spare room.
Yeah, we do have like Legos that are Disney as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, lots of Disney music in this house all the time.
Alexa, play Disney music.
Yeah, exactly. We just say that all the time. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
You see our little like studio setup?
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah,
not
exactly.
glamorous.
There you
This
go.
is why we have so many lights shining
Do
in our
lights
face.
and stuff. You know.
Yeah. So that's pretty
That's
much
it.
a little level of our main floor of our house.
Pretty much.
It's
There
really
you go.
that's
You got your
pretty
house
much it.
tour.
Yeah. And our gym, which you've seen on David's Instagram.
Yeah, like every day, all the time.
It's dark right now.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, don't forget to like this video because it helps the channel. Tell your dad and your mom and your cousin and friends and neighbors and your dog as well, and cat if you have one, to subscribe to the channel.
But thanks for joining in with us, and we'll try and do this. We always say this, but seriously, we do want to do this at least once a month. If we're home on a Friday night, Friday's kind of our easier night to do it because Saturday we're normally going somewhere if it's a one-night stay.
Yeah.
We tried to give you guys a little bit of a heads up this time, a couple hours, because we
It's
are
random.
very last-minute planners, and I'm sorry, and we will try better. We'll try to be better.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for coming, hanging out, talking with us.
Yeah, and if you want to see more of us, well, there's a lot of videos that you can watch on our channel. So don't forget to like, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and go watch more of our videos because that helps.
It does. Have a good
See you
night.
guys in the
What is
next
it?
one. What?
Nama salama?
Nama salama. Yeah, good night.
Lama salama?
Lama salama? Lama. You guys
I'm
know
sorry,
what we
tell
mean.
us what it is. I
You
really
guys know what
tried.
we mean.
Good night.